Oh, oh god. Oh god, no. Oh my god. Now that the stream is demonetized. Hello everybody. Welcome to what I fucking hope is the final Sonic Hero Street. Please.
I'm scared to suffer with you.
I have to turn down my inputs because I'm very loud. There we go.
Today is the day.
It's finally gonna end, I hope.
Today is finally the day. Shot. I can't read the rest of your name.
Shot.
Shot.
Shot. That's Steve. Oh, hey, look, it's not fist bump. Sonic here.
I don't understand that. It's not fist bump.
Oh, fist bump is I guess they're trying to say that fist bump and Sonic Heroes sound like the same song. Oh, Adam's cam froze.
Well, that's because Antonio's being gay.
I'm being pretty gay.
He is very gay.
So gay. The thumbnail isn't cursed anymore. Nature is healing.
I fapped to that thumbnail so many times.
Oh, what, the Big the Cat one?
Yeah, because Big the Cat's a daddy. He's truly a daddy.
He is the daddy of the Sonic universe. This is true.
Yes, he is. Yeah. I also like to think that he's actually really intelligent. It's just that it's kind of like a Boomhauer case.
Where he, like, it's like you go through his perspective and everybody talks like him.
Everyone talks like him, but he's like a pretty articulate human being. Well, as articulate as a game for 12-year-olds can be. No, that's an insult because Batman did it very well.
True. Look at that. 120 emblems, 141 ranks.
I'm proud of you, Antonio, and by proud of you, I mean...
This is the end of Sonic Heroes? Yes, it finally will be, I hope. Depending on how this goes. Super hard mode, baby.
Now, I found out that Antonio does not like Tootsie Pops.
I do not like Tootsie Pops.
And I wanted the world to know this.
That's a good thing for the world to know because Tootsie Pops are, what's the word I'm looking for? Trash.
They're amazing.
They are not amazing. They are disgusting. Well, no, that's not true. They're not disgusting. Tootsie Pops are good until you get to the part that makes it a Tootsie Pop.
I don't understand.
Let's start the super.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I have a big announcement to make right now.
Are you gonna piss on the moon?
That's a Shelby McGraw reference, isn't it?
No, not at all.
No?
No, that's a Sonic the Adventure 2 real-time fan dub reference. Anyway, what's your big announcement?
I thought I made obscure references. Got it. Anyways, I finally found a female comedian I genuinely love.
I didn't know such a thing was possible.
I was starting to get there. But her name is Taylor Tomlinson.
Okay.
She has a Netflix special that's pretty fucking good.
I'll have to look her up.
But I'm no joke. I fucking love her.
Okay.
Like, I just came across her on a YouTube short when I was kind of scrolling through them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she made me laugh. So I went to check out more of them, and I'm like, she's funny. I like her. I'm going to subscribe.
That's how I found Jack Whitehall. He fucking kills me.
Mm-hmm.
The one that made the bit about the milk.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Yep.
He kills me.
He's a gay British guy, isn't he?
I don't know if he's gay, but yeah, he's a British guy.
Well, I thought he was gay. Okay.
I don't know if he's gay. He's Schrodinger's gay right now.
Somebody just made a poster from the original Halloween movie where it's Michael Jackson's face over Michael Myers' mask.
Uh-huh.
And it says Halloween.
Halloween! I heard the new movie sucks asshole.
I have too. But Red Letter Media apparently liked it, and I'm like, of course you are. You guys are the most contrarian people on the face of the planet now.
Well, because, like, apparently, like, Michael Myers is barely in the movie. Whoa, where?
That's never bothered me. Like, you watch the original film. He's not in it that much.
Well, yeah. Oh.
But it's no less his film.
Yeah.
So I don't really know, because it depends on what the movie focuses on. I mean, I can name a lot of Godzilla movies where Godzilla's not in it that much, but it still feels like a Godzilla movie just because he's usually the subject of what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
So the same goes for Michael Myers.
I guess it's more about Michael Myers' influence than it is about Michael Myers himself.
The only one that I was disappointed didn't make any reference to Michael Myers was Halloween 3.
Well, that's because...
I know. I'm trying to make a sarcastic joke.
But, like, he should have been in the movie?
He should have been in the movie. Like he should have just killed the main character at the end. Just showed up randomly at the end.
Honestly, that would have been really fucking funny.
That would have been hysterical.
That would have been awesome.
That would've been
like, the whole movie, you're like, where the fuck is Michael Myers? And then at the last second, he just shows up and kills the main character after they won. Oh my god, what a genius move that would have been.
I would also like to mention a movie that is apparently absolutely terrible.
Okay.
The Munsters.
Oh yes, I heard.
Oh, I feel bad.
Literally, like, and I've never known my dad to do this at all. He's like, I had to shut off the movie.
Oh no.
He's like, it's that bad. He's like, I just couldn't watch it anymore. But also, he's like a big Munsters fan. So like...
Well, that's just it. I'm like, Rob Zombie's a big Munsters fan.
Yeah.
And you know he is, because he puts references in his songs all the time. But, how they handled Herman Munster is so wrong.
What did they
because
do?
It's not... he's like an idiot. And I'm like, Herman Munster's not, like, an idiot.
He's like the bumbling father.
Yeah. He's a really loving, caring dad. And
yeah.
I'm like, that's not what they do in the movie. Also, apparently, I'll give him this. He wanted to do it in black and white. The studio said no, so that's why he said, alright, I'm going to go the total opposite direction and just make it unbelievably, obnoxiously colorful. So I'm like, okay. I have a burp.
I won't stand for Halloween 3 slander, says Lucas.
No, I fucking love Halloween 3, Lucas. I'm not kidding. Unironically, it's my favorite of the Halloween sequels.
I'm gonna be real.
If anything, for the soundtrack. The soundtrack to Halloween 3 is gold.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I haven't seen a single Halloween movie.
You should watch the original. The original one's genuinely fantastic.
I want to, but I just like have not done it yet.
We should do a movie night. I can do a movie night.
How many times have we seen... No, we should do a movie night.
We can do a movie night over Discord.
Yeah.
I've done it with the 4th New Jersey all the time. They'll be like, Adam, can you put on a random war epic from the 60s? I'm like, I got you, boys.
Hey, Adam, can you put on an obscure Italian horror movie?
I've done that too. In fact, it's been Italian Horror Month on the 4th New Jersey.
Italian Horror Month, I love it.
Not officially, but just because I said, this is what we're doing.
What is this? I wish... what was this? I'm trying to catch up on chat right now.
Actually a video about the monster Lily, and she was supposedly be the opposite of either one of 3 mistress of night. Do you know how to speak English?
Oh my god. That kind of...
You know what? I can forgive you on that if you were on your phone.
Probably.
Because goddamn, do I suck at typing on my phone.
Lucas says, I wish they went down the anthology route.
That would have been great. They still would have had a problem just because of Halloween 2. Which, by the way, Halloween 2 is also a pretty good movie. I really enjoy Halloween 2. Especially since it takes place the same night.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's cool. Also, who am I gonna kid? Some of the imagery of Halloween 2 is phenomenal. Because, I mean, it had basically the same crew and everything, other than John Carpenter.
He didn't direct?
He did not direct Halloween 2. He didn't do Halloween 3 either.
That
he didn't do any of the other ones.
Interesting. I thought he did the first 2. Like, at least.
Oh, he was heavily involved with the first 3, but he wasn't... He was like a producer. He may have been a writer with his wife. Maybe. I know he was, at least in part, for the second one, and he did the music for the first 3 films.
Yeah. How can you...
Him and a guy named Alan Hawthorne. I think Hawthorne? Is it Alan Hawthorne? Give me a second.
Oof, the soundtrack, the synths. Oh, what, this fucking game? Yeah.
Howarth. Howarth? Yeah, Howarth. Alan Howarth. They always collaborate on scores.
Ooh!
So, to give proper credit where credit is due, it's not just John Carpenter.
Idiot.
My favorite John Carpenter movie, though, is The Fog.
The Fog.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
I might have heard of it, but I've
it's just a ghost story. That's all it is. You know, it's there's nothing fancy about it.
Just a proper ghost story.
It's just a proper ghost story.
Nice.
Hey!
Yup! Shit, rough! Yep!
See, I wanted to do a version of The Fog. Hear this out.
With Sonic the Hedgehog.
In New Hampshire, there was a German POW camp.
Okay.
And there was a ship full of German POWs. I think there was about 20 or 30 that died on the ship because the ship, I don't know how or why, but it sank and they drowned. And I wanted to make my version of The Fog be set in New Hampshire, and it's those German ghosts coming back.
Oh my god.
Getting really angry that the crew of the ship saved themselves but didn't bother to save them.
You have no idea, not to cut you off a little bit, but like you have no idea how fucking like how much dopamine just went through my system when I completed that stage. There was no results screen and no rank. Yeah. Fuck A ranks. Alright, anyway. But yeah, that sounds really fucking cool. I would love to see that. German POW fucking ghosts.
Got it.
Yeah, I think they were captured in Africa. I think. I don't know too much about the story. I wanted to do more research. But the prison camp is still there, kind of. You can go visit it.
Can you break open that stone door?
I wonder if Archie Sonic is going to come back. Definitely not. That's like not.
Oh, well, is it the same case as Archie Bunker?
Yeah, it's because it's too racist.
It's too racist.
No, Archie Sonic is definitely never coming back. That it's not.
Speaking of people who are never really going to come back and who should never come back, I watched a documentary on what happened with Kevin Spacey.
Oh.
I did not realize it was that bad.
Oh shit. I didn't know.
Because I was one of those people who was kind of like, yeah, he did some questionable shit years ago. Leave it alone. You know, he's had his time off. You know, he's been hit hard. You know, he can start coming back now, because I loved him as an actor. But then all of a sudden I'm watching this documentary and I'm like, oh. Oh, this is much worse than I thought. Oh yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's almost worse than Harvey Weinstein.
Oh my god. Really?
In fact, I think he is worse than Harvey Weinstein because Kevin Spacey's a pedophile. He was always doing it with underage boys.
Oh my god.
While Harvey Weinstein, as much as and he was disgusting, and it was young women, they tended to be of age.
Oh god. Archie Sonic comic was a good comic book series after Sonic Set AM came out in the 90s. You are correct. I love
Archie Bunker was also a great character.
Yes, Archie Bunker was a great character.
He was fantastic.
I love the Sonic Archie comics, and I'm sad that it's over, but also fuck Ken Penders. Anyway.
So who's the guy that you really hate in Sonic?
Ken Penders?
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
So he's basically the Rick Berman of the Star Trek franchise.
Elaborate.
Rick Berman took over Star Trek after Gene Roddenberry died.
Okay.
And he's a piece of shit.
I'm actually interested. I want to know what he's done. I want to hate this man.
I'd argue that he's the reason why Star Trek is the way it is today.
Okay.
Because he was one of the ones to first be like, we need to focus on action more in Star Trek. The biggest thing that he did was destroy Voyager. Star Trek Voyager had so much potential to be really cool because Star Trek Voyager is about a starship. I'm sorry, it's not even a starship, it's a small science vessel. They get sucked into an unexplored realm of space, and they're completely separated from Starfleet. They have none of the resources of Starfleet. They have nothing there, right? That's a really interesting idea for a premise.
Yes.
However, they didn't do anything with it because Berman did not believe in serialization or overarching stories. He said every episode needs to be its own thing. It needs to be episodic. Which is very much what Gene Roddenberry wanted, to be clear.
Yeah.
Gene Roddenberry was very much the same way. The only reason why a show like Deep Space Nine was allowed to become serialized is, one, the numbers were low, and two, he was working on Voyager. He didn't give a fuck about Deep Space Nine anymore, so he kind of let the writers go crazy, which was great.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome back.
He was also known to grope actresses.
Ah, awesome.
He was just a jackass on set. Especially the feud between him and the girl that played Tasha Yar is hysterical to read, though.
Okay.
Because they're very vocal about it on Twitter. And it's really funny.
Okay.
Yeah. It's called the Roddenberry Box. And, Rick Berman was a big proponent of it. Because everything has to have these rules attached to it in order for it to be an episode. One being it needs to have an A and B story.
Okay.
There can't just be one story in an episode. There has to be an A and a B story.
No. Oh. Dick.
I'll take care of them.
Granted, I want to make something very clear right now. Gene Roddenberry was a fucking prick, too.
Oh, yeah?
He was a terrible human being. In fact, it was quite clear to me that he wanted to become the next L. Ron Hubbard and create his own cult.
Oh. Okay.
But the man died. So whenever I hear cast members talk about how much of a genius and visionary he was, which he kind of was in many ways, because you gotta admit, Star Trek did push a lot of boundaries.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But he was just a bad guy.
Interesting. See, I don't know much about, like, Star Trek culture.
See, it's not like George Lucas, where George Lucas is just a very flawed storyteller.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, he's a very good storyteller. He's just he's bad at piecing it all together. Other people need to piece his ideas together for him.
Yeah.
But George Lucas is actually apparently a very nice guy.
I can see that. He doesn't, like, and all this shit that I've seen with him, like, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. He just seems very, like, in over his head sometimes.
Even his white slavers comment. You know, I could tell what he was saying it, like, not in the bad way at all. He was just being a kind of a boomer about it.
Yeah. George Lucas is just kind of a boomer.
Who would have thunk it?
The guy who I don't think has ever looked any different than having gray hair and a gray beard.
Well, no. You can tell how old he is by the size of his waddle. Because, have you seen that guy's neck?
Oh, yes.
It's like a giant...
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a frog. I also love the video. There was somebody shooting like a live breaking news thing out in front of like this restaurant, and George Lucas just sort of hops in the background.
Oh yeah, he just like walks by and he just looks back, doesn't he?
Yeah, he just looks at it and goes, oh. Just keeps going.
Oh my god. And who can forget his amazing quotes? Such as, it's like poetry and rhyme.
There's so many. Like I fucking love. Yeah, he's a funny Jar Jar. He's a funny character than most.
Yeah.
Or wait, I might have gone too far in a couple places. I love it's not George Lucas, but it was one of the visual effects supervisors on episode 1. He goes, every frame is so dense. There's just so much going on in it. And that quote, for some reason, has left me in stitches. It's so dense.
It's so dense.
It's so dense. I might have gone a little too far in a few places.
Nah, my favorite will always be, and this is one no one talks about, is it was like from a behind the scenes thing. And he's watching like a scene of like I think like Obi-Wan like going through like a car chase essentially in like episode 3.
Yeah.
And they like hit like a little alien like as they're doing their car chase, and then he like flies away. And this is George Lucas. I've no exaggeration with how his voice was. He literally just goes, "I think that alien should go, Mommy."
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I haven't seen that forever.
Just like the deadpan of it is what sells it. I think that alien should go, Mommy.
Should go, Mommy.
Every fucking time.
Oh, I got to admit, I admire the fact that George Lucas has a sense of humor about the whole situation.
Yeah.
Because, like, he did something where someone was talking about Mara Jade, who is not a character George Lucas created. That was the original continuity before Disney bought them.
Yeah.
And George Lucas is in a meeting where they're pretending to do a sequel trilogy.
Uh-huh.
And somebody brings up Mara Jade, and George Lucas literally just flips over a table, like it's actually George Lucas.
Uh-huh.
He flipped over a table and said, "I don't give a fuck about your Mara Jade." Get out of my office right now!
Oh my god.
I don't want you here! Then I love how everyone is like, this is clearly staged, but everyone's apologizing, like, "We're sorry, we'll have him burned. After all this, he'll never work in Hollywood again." And George Lucas just goes, "I don't even know who that guy is." Sorry.
I don't even know who that guy is.
I don't even know who that guy is.
What do you think of the current Marvel movies? Bro, I haven't watched a Marvel movie ever.
Yeah, that's a good, yeah.
Honestly,
Yes.
if I'm gonna be honest, I've seen 3 Marvel movies. I've seen Iron Man, Avengers, and Avengers Endgame. That is the Marvel movies I have seen. Will I ever watch them? Probably at some point. Do I really care to watch them? Absolutely not. I'm one of those people that's like, I like the comics better.
Can I just quote another George Lucas thing? Somebody made a compilation.
Okay.
He's looking at this proposed design for Anakin as he turns to the dark side, and he just looks at it and goes, "I think that one's just a bit much. I don't know. It's between George Lucas directing and David Lynch directing.
There's no one really quite like him, huh?
Fuck, listening to David Lynch direct is the funniest shit.
Just listening to that man.
Sally, I want the monkey to come in from the left. I said the left. Give him a Cuban cigar.
Why?
Why? Just do it.
Just listening to that man speak, let alone direct.
What a burden Einstein must have been to be smart. Fucking morons. And like, I love that the trailer for the final season of Twin Peaks The Return or whatever that was called.
Yeah.
The first teaser that was released was him as that police officer eating a donut, and that's it.
But it's almost like, did you expect any less, though?
No, because that man is... Why was he sitting on Hollywood Boulevard with a cow? Is that David Lynch?
Yep.
Sitting there on the side of the road with a cow?
Classic Lynch.
And then when he was trying to get Laura Dern to get an award, so he was kind of doing an ad for her, you know, so people would vote for her.
Yeah.
And he's sitting on the side of the street with this cow.
Did it work?
No, but I'm just like, I'm just like, what does Laura Dern have to do with a cow?
I wonder if that got her any.
He was making music. David Lynch was making music, and he was at this mine. And it's like loud beyond belief, and suddenly he comes stumbling out of this tiny hole, wearing nothing but underwear, smoking a cigarette, covered in dirt, and the camera guy goes, "David Lynch, what are you doing?" And he goes, "I was down there feeling the vibrations."
I don't... Maybe he's just insane.
I think he is.
Maybe he's just fucking crazy.
He did a project where he gave the morning weather, and he just said the same thing over and over again for 2 years.
Yes, I was familiar with that.
Also, his short film where he talks to a monkey, and he also voices the monkey, is amazing. It's amazing.
That sounds like something I would do.
It's amazing. You wish you could create something as insane as that
Honestly.
short film. Like it takes talent to create something that crazy.
Honestly.
But David Lynch is one of those directors, though, that it's like I like him
But not his work.
more than his work. I've come to like his later stuff quite a bit.
I don't think I've seen a single movie that he's made.
Like I really liked The Elephant Man. I like Dune. I'm one of the few that likes Dune. But I don't really care for like Blue Velvet is his big one. I don't really care for that. That was just a little too weird for me. Lost Highway is a little too weird for me, but like I loved Mulholland Drive. Like, that was genuinely a creepy ass movie. And then I love Twin Peaks. I love the new show more than I like the actual show. The older one, the new one, was great. I just wanted a 2x4.
Smashlender says, I can't imagine watching Endgame without Infinity War. Yeah, I haven't seen Infinity War.
Infinity War was so much better.
I've heard. The only reason I saw Endgame is because Peter and Richard invited me to go see it in 4D, and I was like, all right.
That's a movie to watch in 4D.
Yeah, it was fun in 4D.
Yeah.
I mean, every 5 seconds, I was leaning over to Peter being like,
What's happening?
who is that? Considering I missed like 20
That's
movies.
the guy with the superpower.
Oh, thanks. There was one point where I leaned over and I'm like, who is that? And it was like Gamera, who's like Thanos is like.
Gamera, isn't that an Ultraman monster?
Yeah.
No, it's Gamora. Gamora.
Yeah, they're in the Marvel universe now. Isn't that crazy?
That'd be cool.
Dude, if they put fucking Godzilla in Marvel, like, I'd be down.
They were together for a while.
I mean, they gave Spider-Man his own, like, Ultraman-esque fucking, like, alternate universe counterpart.
Oh, is that Spider-Man?
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's amazing. Now, I'm not joking. I think Godzilla was Marvel at one point.
I think you're right.
Yeah, he was. He was in the Marvel comics. Like, he was fighting the Fantastic Four on one of them.
Huh. Isn't he IDW now?
Yeah, it's IDW now.
Same as Sonic. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, it actually wasn't that bad.
So we can have a Godzilla versus Sonic, and Godzilla can just step on him.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be an interesting... Because Sonic is so quick, and Godzilla is not.
I mean, Sonic has fought fucking giant eldritch abominations. Why not Godzilla?
No, you know what? I don't want to see that at all.
I do, because you don't.
Oh, what party are you affiliated with? The opposition party.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, what does that mean? No, literally anything that you are for or against, I am the opposite.
I hate it.
I hate it or love it.
Yeah. Depending on how you feel.
Yeah. If suddenly you flip-flop on something, I will also flip-flop.
Oh my god.
My only goal is to make your life hell.
You're evil.
Well, that's what John Adams did to Thomas Jefferson when Thomas Jefferson beat him the second time.
That's amazing.
No, literally, yeah. They were called the Midnight Judges. It was literally just a bunch of appointees that John Adams put in place just to piss Thomas Jefferson off. That's it.
Lifelong rivals.
No, they weren't. They became good friends in the end there. They died on the same day, nearly on the same hour.
That is true. Yeah. That
Their letters are really interesting. Because it's like... Suddenly it was like, you know what, you really weren't that bad. And they were both like, yeah. And then they started like forming a friendship, and I'm like, that's funny.
That's awesome. That's like the true, like, Chad move. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Sonic versus Godzilla is just another day for him if he has the Chaos Emeralds. I mean, yeah. Seeing Super Sonic duke it out with Godzilla would actually be pretty cool.
Godzilla would win. My bet would be on Godzilla. Quite frankly, the only thing that I could think that could beat Godzilla, genuinely beat Godzilla, and I mean eviscerate Godzilla, kill him and destroy him so that the way there's nothing left. I don't mean win a battle. I mean destroy Godzilla.
Yeah.
Is an Evangelion.
Okay.
What a wild ride.
Which they're doing now. They're doing a Godzilla versus Evangelion now.
Oh. Oh yeah.
I don't know what the hell's gonna happen with that.
Didn't like the guy who made Evangelion make a Godzilla movie?
Yeah, he made Shin Godzilla,
That's
which is why it's a fucking masterpiece. Because that man, Hideaki Anno, could literally just take a shit on a piece of paper,
And it would be
and
art.
it would be art. It'd be a masterpiece. It's like Yoko Kanno. She could literally just fart into a microphone and somehow make it like the most gorgeous thing to ever exist. They're both so good at what they do, I'm jealous.
Oh, I have that with some people. Since who gave you the right to do this bitch?
Tails, flying enemies are all yours.
Depression, apparently.
Fair enough.
Well, that's not the only reason why he made Shin Godzilla, was because he was depressed and his friend Shinji Higuchi said, "Get off your fucking ass and let's make something."
He's like, I guess I'll make Godzilla.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll just make the greatest Godzilla movie ever made.
Yeah, you know, I literally, I think it is the second best Godzilla movie ever made. That's not even me joking.
What do you think is the best? The original?
Oh, the original, hands down. You literally can't top that original film. But Shin Godzilla came pretty fucking close. It's also funny. Shin Godzilla has some really funny moments in it.
I just know that, like, because I haven't seen Shin Godzilla yet. I haven't really seen many Godzilla movies. This is just the everybody finds out that I've never watched movies ever stream.
I was convinced of that already.
Yeah.
Mister, I haven't seen any Italian horror movie.
I haven't. Especially if they're obscure and by, Fulci? That's his name,
I
right?
want to, yes. I want to say, though, it's my fault John Selecchia turned into a monster for a while there, because I was the one that introduced him to the Italian horror film Suspiria.
You turned him into a monster.
I turned him into a monster. I mean, I just love that in the Lucio Fulci movie, The Beyond, a girl can have acid just randomly fall on her face, and it not only shows you her face dissolving, it shows it for 5 minutes.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, this is what I came here for. Fulci knows what I want.
This is what we came here for.
It's like you know how most movies will cut away
Yeah.
from something before it gets like too crazy? No, Fulci says no. I'm going to show you every little detail.
Oh yes.
Like, I know I've shown you the clip of the girl getting her eye gouged out with the wooden spike. And I still love Tom Savini's story about that. Tom Savini, he was because he did the makeup effects on Dawn of the Dead, which was the zombie movie that allowed Lucio Fulci to make his. And Tom Savini was like, "Oh, it's just a stupid, cheap Italian knockoff of our movie. How are they going to top us? Come on." And then he said, and then I love it how the interview cuts away right after that. He just shakes his head and goes, "That eye." He just shakes his head, and he's like, he's like, I gotta up my game.
Fuck.
And he did. The next zombie movie Tom Savini worked on was Day of the Dead, and leaps and bounds superior in terms of makeup and gore effects to Dawn of the Dead.
Which one is the one with choke on him?
That's Day of the Dead.
That's what I thought.
I find Day of the Dead's my favorite of the Romero trilogy. It's also the darkest one. It's the shortest one and the darkest one. But it also has a happy ending. The other two do not. Dawn of the Dead is probably the funniest out of the three.
Yeah.
But it earns that funny. Because, like, the first half of that movie is genuinely horrifying. Like, I still say to this day, the first 10 minutes of Dawn of the Dead are the most horrifying opening to a movie I've ever seen. It's so good. Also, I gotta admit, the original Dawn of the Dead also has the amazing death scene where a zombie gets up on a bunch of boxes and gets the very top of its head cut off by a helicopter blade.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, shit, Rob.
See, I can't hear it,
Yeah.
so that's probably a blessing in disguise.
Can't hear this amazing soundtrack and hear the characters say the same thing
Over and
again?
over and over again. No, I'm going to listen to Righteous Mobeats to Peppy animation.
What was this?
What?
Steve says, I don't know, Adam. Super Sonic is completely invulnerable.
He has never met Godzilla.
I'm
I'm not joking. Godzilla is so OP. Like, have you seen Godzilla and Godzilla Final Wars?
No.
Godzilla and Godzilla Final Wars, he's a fucking slasher. It's a kaiju slasher film when Godzilla shows up, because he's just slaughtering every fucking kaiju left and right. And just to prove that he's king of the monsters, right, there's a 3-on-1 battle and he just kicks their ass.
Oh my god.
It turns into a fucking soccer match. That's also the movie where Godzilla fights the American Godzilla, and he kills it within 5 seconds.
Don't they just call it like Zilla?
Yeah, and Sum 41 is playing in the background.
Yeah.
I would have killed to have seen that in the theaters, and what people's reactions were to have been, because according to a couple people that I've met, they said the theater went ballistic when that happened. It's a good crowd movie. Like, it's dumb. Do not take it serious whatsoever. Embrace the stupidity.
Well, it seems like that after a while, like, that kind of was, like, the mantra of Godzilla, of just, like, we're just having fun making a monster movie.
That's what it kind of turned into after the 70s. In the 70s, it turned into camp out of necessity.
Yeah.
Because that's what sold.
Yeah.
And sold well. The 90s era never did that. The 90s era always remained... I mean, it got silly because it started going into the fantasy realm with Mothra and stuff like that, and ESP.
Yeah.
And then time travel in one of them. But it never laughed at it. It always took it pretty damn serious. The most campy out of them all is Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, and even that film has some pretty serious moments in it. Such as, like, a terrorist plot and... you know, a person coming to terms with the fact that, hey, this thing killed my brother, but yet this thing also just saved my life. How do I come to terms with that?
What do I do about that?
What was that?
What?
It looks cool, but, like, that's all it's for, unfortunately. What's that for? Free virtual girls chat?
What?
You're getting spam.
Oh no! Oh yeah, that they already took care of that.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what else there is. Smashlander points out, yeah, but you can punch him out of Super if your name is Knuckles. That's true. That happens in Sonic 3.
I don't understand.
So at the beginning of Sonic 3, Sonic has all the Chaos Emeralds already because he collected them all in Sonic 2. And then he starts the game out by flying to the Angel Island, and Knuckles comes out of the ground and punches him out of his super form. And so far, he is the only fucking character to have ever done that. Every other time Sonic comes out of Super Sonic, he, like, does it willingly.
There's also such thing as Super Godzilla.
Oh my god, no! Oh my god, Godzilla fucking, like, with the power of the Chaos Emeralds?
Well, Super Godzilla looks kind of like Space Godzilla.
Uh-huh.
I don't really know too much about Super Godzilla, because I'm not familiar with what it came from. But I know it exists. I don't really care about that, because to me, Super Godzilla is essentially Burning Godzilla to me.
Burning Godzilla?
Burning Godzilla, yeah. That's when he starts glowing red. And Godzilla vs. Destroya, the first time you see Godzilla, something weird's happened. First, you find out that the island that he's on has sunk. There's been some kind of an explosion on there, and you're like, what the fuck's happened? Where is he, and where is his son?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, okay, what happens? He shows up in Hong Kong, and his eyes are glowing red, and he's glowing red, and there's, like, steam all over him and everything like that, and his roar sounds really weird. And the music composer also warped the classic Godzilla theme as well, to kind of mention that something bad has happened.
Yeah.
And Godzilla's fucking pissed at something. He's going on a rampage. And he's glowing red, and you find out it's because he has a nuclear reactor within his heart. And there's so much nuclear fission and so much energy being built up within his heart, it's going to either explode or melt down.
Oh my god.
And it will kill him, but it will also totally wipe out all of Japan when that happens. Like, it's so big, it'll just completely irradiate, like, that side of the planet. It's really a fucking Godzilla vs. Destroyer is a masterpiece.
I've heard
it's
really
the perfect good. It's the perfect way to end that series. It just perfectly wrapped them all up with a nice bow. It's one of the greatest finales ever. It really is. And plus the fact that Destroya is created from the thing that killed Godzilla in the original movie, I'm like, that's genius. So like how Godzilla was born from atomic weapons, the weapon which killed Godzilla bore Destroya.
Oh.
So there's a really cool parallel there.
Oh my god.
Plus, who am I kidding? Destroya looks like the goddamn devil.
Yeah. Don't you mean Deso Troya?
No.
Oh no, we're back here. I just realized it's not making me fight bosses.
Why is that?
Probably because bosses aren't a part of super hard mode.
Oh.
Neato. Cool, I don't have to fight a super hard Egg Emperor.
That.
He could be flaccid.
That out of fucking context. There's a few things that we said in chat I was saying to somebody, and I was like, wow, this conversation out of context would be terrible.
Oh boy.
But anyways, back to Godzilla vs. Destroya, and why that movie's so fucking good.
Well, this is now a video essay of why Godzilla vs. Destroya is really good.
Well, no, I just love the fact that the movie turns into a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. Get me in there! No!
It's like how the main characters use Godzilla's son to lure him into a trap and everything like that, and I'm like, oh goddamn.
Got it.
So good. So good! Lucas, I think you could also attest. It's so good!
What's going on with, more of that? Because I know they started talking about... Lucas says the Godzilla/Eva crossover thing has been going around, or just visuals for a pachinko machine.
No, they just announced it officially today. Not today, sorry. Well, no, it might have been Monday. It all came out. You know, I really need to write an essay.
Oh yeah?
I don't want to though.
Then don't.
Okay. Got it.
Hey, yeah.
Take this.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Got it.
Shit.
You know, fuck it. The entire Heisei era is just really good. Even the two weaker movies of that series are good. Godzilla vs. Destroya is my favorite Godzilla film still to this day, and it remains uncontested. Even to the original?
Okay.
Or you like me, who often says the original one's on a pedestal on its own, and then you rank the other Godzilla movies accordingly. I know a lot of people who the original Godzilla movie isn't their favorite. I know plenty of them. Like, for God's sake, David Callett, the big film historian guy, did the commentary on the Criterion release. His favorite Godzilla movie is Godzilla Final Wars. And the reason why he says it's his favorite is so nice too, because he's like, my son loved it.
Aww.
And it was such a big bonding moment that will always say, he's like, objectively, is it the best movie? Fuck no. But because of that,
That's like,
it always holds such a strong place in my heart. And I'm like, yeah, that's a genuinely 100% valid reason
that's
to
like,
say that's your favorite.
Yeah. That reminds me of why Jim Carrey took the role of Eggman in the Sonic movie. He was like, oh, because my grandson really likes playing Sonic, and I wanted an excuse to play a lot of Sonic with him.
That's cute. Or Trey Parker when he agreed to play the villain on Despicable Me 3.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to take my daughter to a premiere of something I was in finally.
Yeah, you cut to all like the clips of his daughter playing Ike, being like, "You fucking bitch."
Well, it was his daughter for a while. I guess she's too old now.
Yeah.
But because it's been several people.
Yeah.
I love. You can just tell how much he loves his daughter in those clips, though. Just by the way how she's like, I don't think I'm supposed to say that.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
you can say it here.
It's okay. Like, it's okay now.
Destroya hits so many notes I love about Tokusatsu and Godzilla, and has a strong ending for Godzilla at the time. Well, the fucking final frame, the final shot of Godzilla Final Wars, Godzilla vs. Destroya, is powerful.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
It's just that slow push in, and you hear that roar, and I'm like, oh, that's God, that that was a punch right to the gut, in a good way. It was also all of the forces behind that era firing on all thrusters too, and credit to where credit is due. All of them were smart enough to realize, running out of steam, it's time to end it before it gets crazy, despite the fact that they're still making buttloads of money. You see, what I found out is that the movies actually don't make Toho the money.
It's like the merch.
It's the toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally the merchandising. That's where they make the money off of.
That's what it seems like a lot of Japan, like, pop culture is that it's like, it's not really the property itself, it's the merchandise.
Because, yeah, like, you look at the budgets of a Godzilla movie. First off, the budget for the Heisei Godzilla movies was huge. They were huge. Much larger than any of the Gamera movies made around that time period. And they were huge. And you look at how much money they made back, and a couple of them even lost money.
Yeah.
Like, Godzilla vs. Biollante lost a significant chunk of money, and so did Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. But how much money Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah made in terms of toys and merchandising? We're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
And then Godzilla vs. Mothra came out in 1992, and that was a gargantuan hit. Like, blew everything else out of the water that year. Gargantuan hit. Plus the toys, so they said, okay, we found our formula. Then they made the next two films, and they were successful. You know, they made their money back, but they could see the numbers were dropping again, and they said, we're going to end it with Destroya. We're going to end it here. And it ended with a fucking bang.
That's the good shit. Oh, I always appreciate, like, a show or, like, a movie series that, like, ends on top. Instead of, like, waiting for it to just,
instead of
die.
waiting like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of properties in Japan profit from mostly merch. Look at the most profitable franchises in the world. Oh, like Star Trek? Yeah.
Dragon Ball is 100% like just marketing the toys. As much as I love that series, it literally is just it's just toys. It's just toys.
But I just found that economic model fascinating. Because it was like, it helps if the movie's at least somewhat of a hit.
Yeah.
Or at least makes its money back. But in the end, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter. Which, like, is kind of a good thing if you think about it, because it does kind of allow for more freedom as long as they can sell shit.
Godzilla's always been in somewhat of a unique place in terms of freedom, for good and for bad. The Heisei era had a considerable amount of freedom to it. The writers, particularly Kazuki Omori, had a considerable amount of freedom in it. It came at the cost of one of the original producers of the original Godzilla, Tomoyuki Tanaka. They promoted him so much he was powerless on set anymore, is what they did to him.
Yeah.
For good and for bad. I mean, to quote Kazuki Omori when he was told he has to do King Ghidorah, he says, "I'm not making some stupid space monster movie." Unfortunately, it's become popular to hate on the Heisei era of Godzilla films lately, thanks to Toho Kingdom, the forum, Godzilla forum thing.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because they hate the Heisei era, but for some reason have decided to love Godzilla's Revenge, aka Godzilla. Godzilla says I should learn to fight my own battles, you know.
Oh, that's the one where the fucking kid talks?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, to be clear, I want to be clear. It's not really a Godzilla movie. It's a kid in the real world.
Yeah, like
having
an
imaginary. It's his imagination, which if you look at it, I'm like, that's clever. I like that.
Yeah.
It's just done in the worst possible. It's not a good movie.
Oh man, they're really talking today. Holy fuck. A lot of properties in Japan. Yeah, you said that. Same with Sonic, pretty much. Dragon Ball, Star Wars, Gundam, Star Trek. We could go on, but the point has been made. Yeah.
In other words, he's telling me to shut up. And I don't want to. So
I won't shut up. You can't tell. You can't tell me what to do.
Star Wars was actually in a pickle for a while because no one was buying their toys because they were doing the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
I also remember Ghostbusters.
Oh yes.
What they were trying to do with Ghostbusters, and that just backfired horribly.
Brandon's like,
which, by the way, if you guys want a good video to watch, like a genuinely great video essay, watch Mr. Plinkett's review of the 2016 Ghostbusters.
Oh my god, that is the video that made me fall in love with Red Letter Media.
Like no joke, that is a not only funny video, but it's also unbelievably well thought out.
Yeah.
Even though I disagree with him on a couple of things, I'm like, oh no, yeah, I get it, and stuff like that. And he's also extremely objective throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, there's no like I think I did. It's like, no, it's literally just like actual problems with production.
Yeah, and I love how he even talks about how he likes what's it, Melissa McCarthy, is that her name?
Yeah.
And he loved a lot of the actresses that are in the movie.
Yeah.
And he's like, I think they're funny. They're hysterical, but they don't work here.
Yeah. Well, it's because, like, you know, Ghostbusters is an action... Yeah, all fake. Yeah. It's like Ghostbusters is an action comedy. You're kind of, like, forgetting to make it, like, a good both, you know?
Well, one of the things, the points that he brought up that I completely agreed with was he was like, they were trying to make these 4 women role models, and I'm like, but the original Ghostbusters weren't role models. No, they were schlubs.
They were losers.
They were losers trying to start a business.
Borderline
and he said at the heart, and he was like, at the heart of Ghostbusters, it's about the spirit of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And them starting their own business and building their own business. And he was like, and it can be best demonstrated with this hard cut. And it's like them getting cheered going in the building, like, yeah, go save the thing. And all of a sudden, it hard cuts to them
like
climbing
walking up the stairs, and it takes like forever. And they're just
it takes forever. And I'm like, that's funny. That's really funny. That jump cut is really funny.
That also just shows, like, yeah, these are just like dudes. Like, they're not heroes. They're barely.
Don't get them, Ray.
Yeah.
I just realized that we haven't had a full successful test of this equipment yet. I blame myself. So do I.
That and also, like, their chemistry is so good. In Ghostbusters 2016, it feels like they're fighting over screen time.
Yes, and a lot of that was because of that mentality of improv.
Yeah, and it's like,
and I'm like, look, there's place for improv, and there's place where you need to put your foot down and do a script, and you can tell where the improv was in the film.
It was almost.
It was when the characters. It was when the characters were rambling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you need to let them breathe a bit. Yeah. Let the joke breathe a bit.
Stop
dancing. Stop dancing.
But like, it's actually like, as funny as that joke is, it's true though, because even if you just take dancing as like talking, it's like, stop performing for a little bit. Let it breathe.
I also want to say that video is what completely turned me off to Hollywood, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was already alienated with Hollywood because of stuff that happened also in 2016. But then all of a sudden, Ghostbusters 2016 came out, and all the interviews with you know, the original Ghostbusters talking about how great the new movie is. And I'm like, it was so blatantly obvious how much they didn't care, and how they were just getting paid a lot of money to say this stuff.
The one thing I always quote from the Mr. Plinkett review is just, lies! Corporate lies!
What a big, lovable pussy. I also love how, like, he shits on Paul Feig, but then all of a sudden he's like... he takes a step back there towards the end, he's like, I really don't think Paul Feig's a bad man.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't think he's a bad guy, like, at all. Like, he seems like a nice guy, and almost too nice.
Yeah. I think that's the issue. Is that I think he was so humbled by getting to work with Kristen Wiig and Melissa
All these
McCarthy.
big comedic actresses,
Yeah, that he was like, oh, just let them do what they want. It's like, they know what they're doing. He's like, I don't want to, like, squash their talent.
Reminds me of one of my favorite directing stories of all time. On Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, because Star Trek II was directed by a guy named Nicholas Meyer, who had never directed... He only directed one feature film before that. And suddenly he was being thrust into Star Trek, a franchise that he knew nothing about. So he studied the episodes and, you know, he learned what to do. He did his homework. And he was directing Ricardo Montalban, Khan. And all of a sudden he just let Khan kind of go crazy for a while. You know, at him acting on that first day. And at the end of the first day, suddenly Nicholas Meyer says, pulls, Ricardo, could I just talk to you for a second over here? And he said to Ricardo Montalban, you know, you should never show the audience your top, because you can only go down from there. And apparently Ricardo Montalban said, so you're going to direct me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. Apparently they got along just fine after that, but I was like, yeah, okay, there you go. Even an experienced actor like Ricardo Montalban, you need to direct him.
Yeah.
He needs direction.
Well, I feel like any actor needs direction.
Especially Bill Shatner. Bill Shatner can be, no joke, one of the greatest actors of all time.
Yes. But you have
He needs good directing.
Yeah. Well, that's like, I watch, like, not as prolific, I'm sure, but I've watched this series on YouTube where this guy, who is like a professional voice actor, takes bad voice acting clips that are notorious for their bad voice acting, and tries to, like, fix it without changing, like, the writing. And
yeah.
it's like, sometimes you just can't. Sometimes it's just, like, it's just the thing of, like, sometimes you can't blame the voice actors. And then that kind of got me into a kind of headspace where it was like, maybe it's not the actor's fault. Maybe you shouldn't blame them.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
It did. In fact, I don't have Knuckles anymore.
Knuckles is dead!
Yeah. It's fine, I'm breaking the thing. He's squashed.
Who's Crow?
That's Brandon.
Oh. Yeah, I know you love me, Brandon. I don't know if I love you in return.
How dare you? How could you not?
There's been developments. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Is there drama from the Bahama Mama? Don't ask me what that means.
I don't know, but that was great. Is there drama from the Bahama Mama?
Oh my goodness. Fucking Randy Pickleshoes coming in being like, it is I, Captain Dumbass. Also, yes, Steve, I'm talking about Sea Dog.
I gotta say, I have this music playing in my ear that's like really meditative.
Oh, well, you see, mine is just...
And for some reason, it's actually working very well with the images of this.
Oh. It's probably better than the music I'm hearing right now.
I can send it to you.
Once I'm not on this fucking hell.
Let me formulate my essay.
Okay. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Stop it. Stop it. Stop, Ayush, please. Stop it. Thank you. I would like for this to end, please. I don't want to be in this level anymore. I'm done. You can have my 6. So did you hear that James Corden got kicked out of a restaurant in New York?
So?
Huh?
I know he was being kind of a dick.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
It's just kind of funny.
Was he molesting a little child?
No.
No? Then I don't care.
I just find it kind of funny. Mostly because I just don't like the man.
I don't really like him either. But at the same time, I'm like, we got some bigger issues right now with, I don't know, gas prices being what they are, and us about to head into winter and inflation being the way it is. And I don't really fucking care about some fat British comedian who was in the hit movie Cats.
Don't forget the emoji movie.
Was he in the emoji movie?
Yeah,
I forgot that was a thing, actually.
He was the high five emoji. Right alongside
We're number
T.J.
2.
Miller.
We're number 2.
I can't believe I saw that in theaters.
I'm still convinced that the Angry Birds movie is nothing but a giant allegory for the Syrian refugee crisis. I am convinced that's what it is.
I'll have to watch the first movie then.
And I must thank John Selecchia for introducing me to that video essay.
Oh, what a save.
They almost turned Antonio into a monkey.
Turned into a Jill sandwich. Come back to me, my friends. Why'd that sound like Fred Durst?
I watched a good movie.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's Halloween. And it was the remake to Cat People made in the 80s with Roddy McDowell. And the dad from... The guy who plays the dad in Home Alone. Plays the guy who wrangles cats. Or big cats. What a fucking weird movie, but good.
Okay.
The idea that if she has an orgasm, she'll turn into a panther.
Interesting. I think the only scene I've seen from this movie is the bus scene, and that's about it.
There's a bus scene.
Where the bus sounds exactly like a panther.
Oh, that's the old one.
Yeah.
I think that's the old one you're talking about. Oh, no, it's not.
No, it might be the old one.
Also, David Bowie did the end credits song.
Nice.
Great gore effects in the movie, too.
Is that movie about killer furries?
That would have been a very different movie.
Cats?
Oh, I also finally finished that Dahmer TV series, or the Netflix series.
Oh, yeah?
Wow. Would that have been an amazing 5-episode series? Not 10.
Ah. Too much?
I miss the days when editors were allowed to edit the movie.
I guess it's, like, stretched out.
Oh, so bad. So bad. The only thing in that movie that I thought was consistently fantastic was the guy playing Dahmer's dad. He stole the show in every scene he was in. He was so good. Because he does very good at playing, especially after Dahmer gets caught, of playing a dad looking back at his entire life and being like, where did I go wrong? This is my fault. And blaming himself for everything, when really he shouldn't. It's so good. And it doesn't. The show doesn't make him look like a saint either. Like, he did some terrible stuff. His dad was pretty abusive to the mom. You know, I would argue even a bit abusive towards Dahmer. But it doesn't paint him as a bad guy either.
Yeah.
It paints him as a really flawed dude. And I'm like, you know what? Props to this show for deciding to go with nuance instead of making it black and white, like it did, like a lot of shows would have done. Mm-hmm. And they handled the dad really well. It also helps that the actor playing the dad, just gave a really good performance too. They kind of elevate it. It's one of those cases where even if he's not saying anything, and even if he's not the attention of the room, the actor is doing stuff that says oogles about his character.
That's always the mark of a good actor.
Character actors are better than actors. I'll always say that.
Oh, 100%.
They're never as famous.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Character actress Margot Martindale?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, I gave myself a haircut.
Oh. Now you're even more bald.
No, I've just been scalped.
Oh my goodness.
Being scalped is the ultimate haircut.
Got it.
What do you cut when there's no hair? Scalp.
Scalp.
This is terrifying.
Bad. Here we go.
I don't know what hit me.
Level up. Got it.
Leave it to me. Look out! Leave it to me. Let's go.
Found my way around that one.
Let's go.
I like technically fucked up there, but I just kind of like pushed my way through.
The rail.
They're pulling out all the tricks.
They ain't kidding when they say this is hard mode. But it's also way easier than getting fucking A ranks. And less time consuming.
Schlieffen. The Schlieffen plan. Fucking military disaster.
Doesn't sound like it would be a good military plan. It sounds kind of funny, actually.
It might have worked in the 1870s when it was devised, but not 1914.
Oh.
Yes!
Good lord. We're getting there, my guy. We're already at Bullet Station.
It's getting creepy around here.
It's because we're getting closer to the center. I guess we're heading in the right direction.
Look at all those Eggman robots.
I'll take care of them. Shit! Shit! Here we go! Whoa! Got it! Shit! Here we go!
Leave it to me. Dave.
I'm actually, like, having fun playing this,
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
right? It's because I feel like I'm actually doing something different.
There you go.
Because even though it's the same level still, the level design is so different that I feel like I'm playing another game.
I wonder how long.
Or like another story of the same game. Oh, you cock ass. What happened to the wall?
Christ, I thought I was going to get a really bad grade because I totally misinterpreted one of the assignments. Particularly the definition of a word that the guy used in the assignment, but he gave me a 90.
Oh,
So I'm like, oh, I'll take it.
we take
So
those.
far, it has been my lowest grade in the class, though.
Leave it to me. Let's go, Dave.
What?
Dave.
I'll fucking take
Let's
it.
go. Let's go.
Better than an F.
Hell, that's still fucking, that's an A minus, you know?
Got it!
Leave it to me. Dave.
Thank God Super Hard Mode is kind of nice and 1-ups respawn.
Let's go.
Here we go!
Where are we going up there? Leave it to me.
I'm telling you, this fucking fits the music. You won't, I don't know if you'll think so when you first listen to it, but then all of a sudden, if you're listening to it while you're playing, you're like, yeah.
Is it CPAD?
I don't know what that is.
It's a song that's been going around recently. Have you heard about the Reddit story of a guy fucking up because of the music choice he uses while he has sex?
No.
I have to read this to you. I have to find this. Okay. I have to find the actual, like, post. Fuck you. I just want to find the original post. Alright, I think I found one of the posts. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna go to the big screen real quick, and I'm gonna put you on there.
Yep,
for a
yep.
sec. Alright. So we went over this in our Kingdom Hearts stream, but I'm gonna bring it over to Sonic Heroes. Just because it's that fucking worth it. I just gotta get you on here. No, that's my whole Discord.
Hey, that's me. Including all of our lobby passwords.
Oh no. Alright. Why are you not popping up? Alright, hold on. I'll get you, don't you worry. That's why. Okay.
Of course I'm right about America's Pressomania.
You are.
Of course I'm right.
There you are. There you are. Okay. Now that you're on this screen. Alright, so the original Reddit post was today I fucked.
I think I'm still frozen.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, you are. Easy. Ah!
Oh, why
Jump
this
scare.
fucking camera goes?
It's like fucking Wayne's World. Alright, so this is the story.
About all about how my life got turned upside
flipped
down?
Yeah. I mean, this dude's life did get turned upside down. So, the title of the post is, Today I fucked up. My girlfriend of 2 years told me the music that I play during sex is weird and a major turnoff. A little backstory. When I first started having sex, I researched into ways to be better as I was a little stiff and pretty much had no idea what I was doing. I read online
Relatable.
that...
I said relatable.
Yeah. I read online that you can play music and match the rhythm in order to put on a better performance.
No, but okay.
I searched love-making songs and started slowly creating a playlist in which I was comfortable matching the rhythm. There are a few songs to my playlist. However, there is one song in particular, which actually happens to be my favorite, that my girlfriend hates and says turns her off in a major way. I don't understand why it has taken her 2 years to tell me she hates that song. It's a good lovemaking song with a good rhythm. I feel the way I fucked up is I could have possibly asked her previously if she likes the playlist or any songs she'd like to add or change, but to leave it for 2 years thinking our sex life is great, but in her eyes has just been ruined by my music has left the whole situation feeling awkward, and I'm a bit annoyed. I pretty much
Hold on, was he listening to the song for like 2 years of them fucking?
Yes.
And only in after two that fuck her.
I pretty much played this tune every single time, so the amount of time she must have not been enjoying it, when I thought the complete opposite is annoying but also embarrassing in ways.
What song is it?
Don't look it up yet. I have to show you the song after I tell the story.
Okay.
It is the big reveal. Not to mention my previous partners, however, they never complained about the song, so maybe it's just her? It's fucked up the relationship, to be honest, because sex feels awkward now. The other day we were having sex with no music, but I was still thrusting to the tune playing in my head. She recognized this and asked me to stop. I thought this song was perfect, and I always thrust along with the tune, and it feels like it gives me the perfect rhythm for doing the deed too. I usually bust to this song and find it devastating that she hates the song.
Oh my god.
Now, that would be well enough and good. And no, we're not going to listen to the song yet because there's a part 2.
Okay.
Today I fucked up. Posting on Reddit about our sex life with Seabat is now now our relationship has ended. Okay.
So, well, wait, hold on. So she dumped him because
the post that he made on Today I Fucked Up originally exploded. But let me explain.
Yeah.
Okay, this exploded more than I expected and has been a bit overwhelming with the messages, but thought I'd give an update. The attention hasn't exactly been positive, and this hasn't been the best thing to happen for my relationship, and it's now sadly ended. I didn't expect it to blow up so much. I should have used an anonymous name instead of my real name and our real ages. There aren't many 25-year-old Tyler Lifes who are in a relationship with their significant other for 2 years who is 20. Unfortunately, her younger sister recognized this and showed her parents, who wasn't happy at all and made the situation extremely awkward. What made it more awkward and cemented the fact that it was me is that they recognized the song.
Okay.
Once at a family dinner, we were discussing music tastes, and my ex-girlfriend stated that I have an odd taste in music. Everyone laughed and pressed me to play something from my phone of what I like as music, to which I then blessed their ears with Seabat.
Oh no.
Her father laughed and said it was terrible. I guess we all have different tastes. Although I nodded in agreement at the time, I was thinking in my head that this is a great fucking song. It is unclear if this dude means a great fucking song or a great fucking song.
Fucking song, yeah.
We are over now, and I am moving on. I already revealed my face on TikTok, but with the amount of hate I originally got, I decided to say I didn't have it and backtracked. I don't think the song is that bad, and I had no idea she didn't like it until recently, and as soon as I did, I stopped. I didn't force her, Seabat. Not all can handle Seabat. I know it's different.
I love that so much.
I know a lot have asked for a face reveal in a playlist. My playlist I actually burned onto a CD and have been using my CD player, but I'll go on YouTube and try to link all the songs in one playlist and share. He has not done that yet, but now, we can finally listen to the song. And here it is. Internet, please, you have to work with me. Come on, phone. Steve's like, here we go. Alright, here it is.
I'm listening.
Wait.
Is it playing?
Can you not hear it?
No.
Oh, okay.
What's the song called? I'm gonna look it up.
Okay. If anything, you'll look it up, and then we'll hit play at the same time.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, so it's called Seabat, C-B-A-T, by Hudson Mohawk.
Hudson Mohawk?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll hit play at the same time.
All right, hold on. Okay, I have Hudson Mohawk Seabat official audio.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, all right.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
Well, the opening is all right.
Yeah. Wait till it gets into it.
at all.
Well, now you know why it was such a recognizable rhythm that she could even know it from the thrusts. Oh, God.
I want to know how he was fucking to this. I really do. Like.
Brandon, was that...
No drugs, no autotune, no swearing, just horrible sex. This is great.
Oh, dude. It's crazy.
Wow.
What a song.
I'm gonna play this on my lover one day.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna scream
like,
this.
All right, get ready, baby. Beep 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 beep.
This song is great to listen to while doing chores. It makes you want to finish faster so you can turn it off.
I'm sure she felt the same way.
I had a nightmare that this was playing at my gen.
Oh my god. No, you want to know what's fucking stupid though? It made me mad to find it out. They used it for a Dragon Ball Super ad.
Stop.
And I'm like,
From artistic to autistic.
Okay. Here we go.
The moment I heard the first second of the song, I immediately started humping the air to the rhythm.
Here we go.
Like, wow! How did he pick this song?
It's his music taste, my guy. It's weak. Not all can handle Seabat.
Shit. Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Oh my god.
So, like, that's clearly the sound of
Here we go.
a sea animal of some kind.
To me, it just sounds like he fucking decided to fuck to the sound of Squeaky Pickles.
I've showed you squeaky rap, right?
Squeak. Yes, yes, you have.
She could tell it was... Even when the music was off, she could tell that this was in his head. By his throat.
Got it. Shit.
Oh my god.
I still think she's the asshole because she didn't...
Oh no, yeah, she should have said something earlier.
Oh my god. POV, your boyfriend makes love listening to Hudson Mohawk's feedback.
Oh my god. The girl that hated it literally was so pissed with the song, she left a note saying they were breaking up and she was serious. Oh, that's fucked. That's not how you break up with somebody. And also, like, how do you expect him to, like, change his ways, though? Like, if she doesn't...
If he doesn't know.
Yeah, it's like, if you don't say anything...
Okay. Here we go.
Leave it to me. Hey.
Here we go.
Fucking women, am I right?
It's really steep here. Be careful.
Well, that's an out of context clip.
It turns out Hudson Mohawk's Seabat is horrible, hilarious sex jam.
Leave it to me.
Too cool.
Leave it to me. Hey. This must be the very Genesis
Oh.
internal mechanism we saw before.
Hey,
What?
let's try firing that.
It's fake.
Hey, come on now.
What do you mean
Don't
it's
do
fake?
it, Sonic.
It's not real. The post was made to go viral.
That's okay.
Yes.
That's
still-
still funny.
It's
That's
still funny to me.
Yes. Level up.
I don't care if it's fake.
How do you fuck to that rhythm?
Well, you see, it's beep, 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 beep.
Yes! Yes! Wow, that's what I call a flight. Woo! I think my heart stopped.
It's bee boo boo bop boo boo boo
bop.
bop.
Beep, boop, boop, beep, bop.
Oh my god, this is just awful.
Are you still listening to it?
Yes.
Isn't it maddening?
Yes. Well, I'm trying to figure out how they fuck to the rhythm.
There's more?
Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. It's
No.
beep, 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 beep. It's actually not that hard. Man, neither am I.
Level up!
Oh, this is funny.
Take this! Take this! Take this!
I love these memes.
Take this! Take this! Take this! Shit! Here we go!
What is that outside? Opens the door and there's a guy in like one of those skin tight black morph suits with a white face mask on, humping the air on all fours to this.
Amazing.
Here we go!
Leave it to me. Let's go.
What is that sound? What is?
Whoa!
Let's go.
Got it!
I can't believe you fucked. How do you get off? It's a humping like that.
It's what Mr.
Why? It
Krabs
must
wanted
have
the
been a
guy to...
sensitive penis.
Rainey made the same joke we did. It's the song that Mr. Krabs wanted to play on the radio.
Yes, 100%.
That would be harder to fuck to.
No, it's like a ba-da-ba-da, but yeah, it would have been harder. Yep. No. No, you can fuck.
You just did it?
Yeah,
Who'd you fuck?
Leave it to me. Let's go.
that's none of your business.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry for asking.
Got it! Take this! Take this! Shit!
Leave it to me.
Really steep here. Be careful.
Let's go.
Oh my god. I can't get over it.
Got it!
Oh, good God.
It's great.
All right.
I've been obsessed with Reddit lately.
I like Reddit as well. You've been watching, like, Tales from Reddit, wasn't it? Or is
Yep.
it 4chan?
Reddit.
Yeah. Reddit's a fun place.
It turns out, because a lot of the ones that I've been like, what are some of the most,
Look out to crash!
or why did you break up with somebody? It turns out that girls are horrible. That's my hot take for the day.
Tear them.
That's my sexist take for the day.
Because I always laughed, like, because some of the guys, the ones written by girls, and the guys, I'm like, that's terrible what the guy did. Then all of a sudden, the ones that the guys say this is what the girl did, and I go, they're all like the most horrible, mean, petty thing, and it's almost comical.
Ah, cocky,
To those
cocky, poopy.
who accidentally killed somebody, what went wrong? Oh my god.
Shit! 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 Here we go!
Leave it to me.
Level up! Too cool!
Is Bowser too overpowered? No, but Bigfoot is.
It's true, he is.
Let's go.
Got it! Shit! Take this! Take this! Here we go!
Leave it to me.
Oh!
It's really steep.
Wow.
Be careful.
Okay.
Let's go, Dave! Yeah! Alright! Dave! Dave! Let's go, Dave! 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 Let's go, Dave! Let's go, Dave!
Yeah.
Oh, Dave! 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 Dave!
Yeah.
Alright! Let's go, Dave!
Yeah.
Dave! 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 Dave!
Okay.
Alright!
Alright.
Dave! Dave! Dave!
Here we go.
As someone with autism, I think I could listen to that song for a while and somehow like it. Like, it's got a...
No.
It's got a beat, but, like, the melody is maddening.
Yes, that's it.
Here we go.
Because, that's just the whole song, too.
Yeah, it totally is. Yeah.
The only time that it changes is that it goes from being, like, that weird horn to being, like, the MIDI for a telephone, which is even worse. Steve says, as someone with autism, I don't. Ugh. It's weirdly funny. Well, yeah, it's a funny song. Because of how fucking strange it is.
Eggman. No way off the hook this time.
Leave it to me! Dave!
Here we go.
Wow, my head's spinning! Leave it to me! Let's go, Dave! Dave!
We are so close. My guy.
I've been editing all day.
I cannot wait for the release.
There are bugs in this jungle that make the rain fall!
Yes.
I'm gonna complete.
Hey, isn't there something here? Got it. Take this.
Leave it to me!
Got it. Shit. Shit.
Leave it to me!
Okay.
Let's go! Let's go! Dave!
Got it. Take all right.
Level up! Leave it to me! Level up! Let's go! Alright! Look at all those Eggman robots!
I'll take care of them. Take this. Okay.
Leave it to me! Dave!
Got it. Take this.
Leave it to me! Dave! Dave!
Ow.
Alright!
Got it. Level up. Take this.
Don't kill me. I'll kill you back.
Take this.
Tenfold.
Leave it to me! Let's go! Look! There's a frog over there!
How's everybody in chat doing so far?
Deep here. Be careful.
You guys...
I got entranced with something. I'm sorry.
Oh, are you?
It had nothing to do with the music.
Got it.
It had nothing to do with the music. It had to do with Mussolini's weight loss between 1941 and 1943.
Level up. Yeah.
Only you, Adam.
Because you look at the man in 1941, he's big, and he's like, a rah, rah, rah. And then all of a sudden you see him in 1943.
He's an eeny meeny Mussolini.
He's an eeny meeny Mussolini, that's for sure. He looks like he's about to die.
Oh my god.
Too cool. Take this.
What started that was I was looking at the uniforms because I was designing something.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, you know, everybody steals from the Nazis if they want to make, like, a really badass uniform.
Let's go.
What do the Italian uniforms look like? So I looked them up. And that's what led me down that rabbit hole.
Are they cool?
They are. I think they are. The only thing I don't like is that their army has peacock feathers in their helmets, and I'm like, that's just stupid.
That's just silly.
Here we go. Take this.
Leave it to me.
Ooh, the heat came on. Feel it on my tootsies.
I have my window open.
I actually have the air conditioner on.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, this room becomes a fucking hot pot.
I know. There's one night where I spent the night there that I crawled out into the living room to sleep because I was sweating so bad.
I remember.
And then your cat said otherwise.
Your cat was like, hello.
Your cat was like, hello?
And he's like, who are you?
What do you want?
What are you doing in my domain?
What do you want from me?
You had the wrong number. I got 6 warts on my toes.
Let's go. Let's go.
I think I contracted 12 types of chlamydia.
Hey, this is sweet.
Who'd ever think this thing could float in the air?
I'm falling.
Oh god, I didn't even see there were spike balls in here.
It's really steep here. Be careful.
Hiya.
Look at all those Eggman robots.
I'll take care of them.
Take this!
Leave it to me.
Not bad!
Here we go. Ready anytime.
Leave it to me.
Can you grow already?
Let's go.
Be careful not to fall. Here we go. Out. Out.
Stop it. Stop hitting me.
Blast away.
What is the weirdest song that you like?
Let's go.
That's an interesting question.
Oh, good God, considering how many fucking weird Italian horror movies that I like.
Yes.
I have a plethora. Also, I like prog rock, and prog rock tends to be weird.
I don't think I've ever dabbled in the genre.
It's hot.
It's hot. Okay, I'll believe it. No! No! No, you son of a cock!
No.
It's okay.
Leave it to me.
Everything's okay. Who's texting me at this hour? You people.
Here we go. Take this.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Oh, that's where I wanted it. Not there.
Let's go. Yay. Yay.
Here we go.
Got it!
Here we go. Take this.
Schlieffen, man.
Take this. Out. Take this.
Leave it to me. Yay. Yeah.
Got it!
Leave it to me. Level up.
Fucking light speed dash. Fucked me. It fucked me right in my little booty hole.
No.
Let's go.
What?
No.
No?
No.
Let's
What
go.
happened? Did something occur?
Your
Do
booty
what?
hole.
My booty hole.
Hey, this is sweet.
Alright, sir, I'm gonna have to check up inside your asshole.
Whoa.
Watch out. Look at all those Eggman robots.
I'll take care of them. Not bad.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Level up. Not bad.
Let's
Be
go.
careful not to fall.
Let's go.
Bad. I'm fine.
Ah!
Alright.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Level up.
Too cool.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. Take this.
I think that's good.
Hey, this is sweet. Who'd ever think this thing?
I think I have my outline for this.
I'm falling. Watch out. Leave it to me.
Got it.
Take this.
Leave it to me. Look at all those Eggman robots.
I'll take care of them.
Leave it to me. Dave. Dave.
Okay. Got it.
Leave it to me. Level up.
Alright.
Not bad.
Let's go.
Be careful not to fall. Blast away!
There's that flower again.
To fly again?
Dave.
Yes! That's it!
Let's go.
Here we
Level
go!
up.
Take this!
Wow. I've never seen a mushroom that big before.
Hang on! This flower's heading straight for that mushroom! Yes!
I hate this game. Oh my god, I love this game.
Leave it to me. Yo. Yo.
Be careful not to fall!
Let's go. Dave. Let's go.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Smashlander's like, me too, me too.
Got it. That's it. Take this. Take this. Take this. Shit. Shit. What is that
God.
thing? Let's try grinding on it. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay. Fuck. Next up is fucking Mosh Jungle. We only have 5 stages left. Right? 5? Yeah, 5.
You sure it's safe around here?
Dave! Dave!
Got it. Take this. Take this.
Leave it to me.
There they are.
Eggman's robot.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Let's go. Dave!
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Ready
Leave
anytime.
it to me.
I'm used to seeing ranks.
There
This
it is. That's what I
bizarre.
wanted.
I know, right?
I'm sorry.
You're all good.
I'm sorry.
You're
I
all
was, I was looking in my notes for the specific thing, and I found it.
Yes.
Smashlander was just pointing out, it's like it's bizarre not seeing ranks. I'm like, I know, but it feels so good.
You know what also feels good?
Huh?
Drugs.
Got it.
What kind of talking?
Leave it to me.
Heroin.
Oh.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
She's like
Leave it to
heroin,
me. Dave!
sipping through a middle
Leave it to me.
glass.
Dave!
I'm looking
Leave it to me.
for some help. I need someone to save her ass.
Leave it to me. Dave! Leave it to me.
Chinese tricks and rooms and was it Chinese tricks and rooms with
Ready anytime.
Chinese girly dudes or something like that?
I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. I have no idea.
Got it.
Level up.
It's a System of a Down song. It's called She's Like Heroin.
That's some powerful ring.
Leave it to me.
I'm
Let's go.
looking for some help. I need someone to save
go.
her ass. Chinese tricks and ghosts of
Got it. Take this. Take this.
Leave it to me. Dave! Dave!
Got it. Take this. Take this.
Leave it to me. Dave!
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Hiya!
Dave!
Got it. Take this.
Level up. Leave it to me. Level up. Dave! Dave! Let's go. All right.
Here we go. Yahoo!
This music is going fucking insane.
Leave it to me.
It's going like beep 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 beep.
Stop.
Leave it to me. Hey, there's that black dog again. Dave! Dave! Oh, Dave! Yeah!
Here we go.
Leave
Got it.
Leave it to me. Dave!
My God.
It'll be in your head forever.
I think
now.
that should be my alarm clock because I'll want to turn it off before it gets to that part. You know, it'll be like, oh God, turn it off.
Oh god, please. That'll be the new 9:30 jingle.
Let's leave it to tails.
Oh good god.
Let's go! Let's go! Dave! Dave! Dave!
Level up.
All right!
Here we go. We're not going there, are we? Yes, we are. Yes.
There's more?
Dave. Here we go.
Oh god, that's not what I wanted.
Did you guys hear us quote? Shit! Yeah!
Leave it to me.
Here we go!
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go! There's that black frog again.
Attack on Titan has such a good soundtrack.
Oh yeah? I only know the theme song.
It's so good.
I only know fucking
Yeah, that hasn't got a lick on some of the tracks.
Oh my god.
Leave it to me.
Got it! Shit! Yeah!
Leave it to me. Dave! Dave!
Got it! Take it!
Leave it to me. Dave!
Got it! Okay.
Leave it to me.
Got it! Level up! They never give.
Oh god. It's so tantalizingly close.
Leave it to me.
Not bad. Here we go. All right.
Leave it. Let's go. Dave! Dave! Let's go. Dave!
Level up.
That was great. Let's go. Dave!
Got it.
All right. Let's go.
Should we use it to fly again? Here we go. Take this. Yes. Yes. Got it. Shit. Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Wow, riveting commentary.
I'm sorry, I'm just concentrating so hard I don't want to fuck this up.
Let's go. Dave!
Got it. Take this.
Leave it to me.
Fuck this up.
Really steep here. Be careful.
If I game over, even once, I have to do all of this again.
Dave! Yeah!
Hey, isn't there something here?
Dave!
Got it. Blast away.
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
Man, that hurt.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Dave!
Yes. Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Ready anytime. Blast away.
Leave it to me.
There's that black frog again.
Let's go. Dave!
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Dave! 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 Got it!
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
So I've been reading a new Junji Ito story. I don't know how new it is, like, relatively to, like, when it came out, but I mean, like, just new to me. What the fuck? It's called, No Longer Human.
Oh, God, I can already tell where that's going.
Well, here's the thing, though. So, this is like a 17-chapter story. Like, it's a huge book. As Junji Ito's mangas usually are. What's weird about it, though? Don't get me wrong. There's grotesque shit in there. But, like, monsters? None. Like,
if I remember correctly, there weren't any monsters in Uzumaki.
Yeah, but, like, you saw people, like, twist into, like,
weird things.
Spirals.
Yeah.
This, like, no. There is, like, nothing paranormal going on whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
Only, like, visions of ghosts is, like, as far as it goes. And also, and I bought this book because I saw a video title by Wendigoon saying this was Junji Ito's darkest story. It's true. I'm 10 chapters in of the 17-chapter story, and yes, it is his darkest story. Probably because it's his most realistic. High recommend.
I don't know if I can handle that right now.
It is very interesting.
Dude, I could barely handle writing about Napoleon's downfall, for fuck's sake.
I can barely do that without crying. It's 9:30.
Never would have guessed.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Happy 9:30.
What? What's going on?
Flip upside down.
Got it. Shit! Shit! Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this!
Level up. Leave it to me.
Yeah!
Oh, maybe that's it.
Here we go! Take this!
Leave it to me.
Got it!
Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Here we go! Alright!
Leave it to me.
Got it! Shit! Shit!
Leave it to me.
Okay.
We're turning upside down again.
We're back to normal now! Shit! Shit!
Leave it to me. All set.
Here we go! Out!
Leave it to me. Level up.
Let's go down there! Hey! There they are!
4 stages to go, and then I'm free.
Shit! 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 Take this! Take this! There's that switch again. Here we go!
Leave it. Let's go. Dave. Dave. Let's go.
Got it! Take this!
Level up.
Take this!
Leave it to me. Dave. Dave.
Got it!
Leave it to me. Let's go. Dave. Dave.
harder than I've ever focused before.
I believe it.
Got it. Shit, rah, shit, rah.
I just want the saga to be over.
It's almost over. We just have this level, Mystic Mansion, Egg Fleet, and Final Fortress, and then that's it.
Leave it to me.
We're doing this tonight.
It's gonna happen.
We're doing this tonight.
Yeah, it's 100% gonna happen. I have to go early. I hope you have fun and good luck with completing the game. I said earlier, but I might not come back for a few streams as well. Okay. Well, have a good time doing what you're doing, and I hope you have a good night. I do.
Take this. Yeah.
I'm so smart.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Yeah. Sure.
Leave it to me. Oh, Dave. Dave.
Got it. Shit. Take this.
Leave it to me. Dave. Dave.
Got it. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Leave
Got
it to me.
Level up.
Leave it to me. Dave. Oh, that.
Here we go. Sure. Whoa.
The castle is flipped upside down. Leave it to me. Dave.
Here we go.
This game has never been so scary. How perfect for Halloween. Excuse me? Can you answer me how I died when I had one ring? Ya butthole?
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
You know, it's funny. All of the deaths that I've experienced through this super hard mode, I feel like were not justified.
I'm falling.
Every single
No.
one of them.
The castle is flipped upside down. Leave it to me. Dave.
Here we go.
I never have died from my own mistake.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Take this. Take this.
Leave it to me. Dave.
Not bad.
Dave.
Got it. Shit. 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 Take this. Take this.
Leave it to me. Dave.
Got it. Take this.
Leave it to me.
We're not going there, are we? Yes, we are.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Shit, rah, shit, rah, shit, rah, shit, rah, shit, rah, shit, rah, shit. Take this. Shit. Not bad.
Leave it. Level up.
Got it. Shit.
Leave it to me.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hope this is still entertaining. I know it's not really much in terms of commentary right now.
Hey. Leave it to me. Let's go.
Phew, that was close. Shit! Yeah! Shit! Yeah!
Leave it to me.
Here we go! Yeah! All right!
Ugh.
Got it! Yahoo! Shit! Take this!
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Got it!
Leave it to me. Let's go. Dave.
Got it!
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Got it! Shit! Yeah!
Leave it to me.
Eggman's got some serious problems. Look at that statue.
Sonic, look. There's a target switch. Let's go. Dave. Dave.
Yeah!
All right. Dave. Dave.
Got it! Take this! Take this! Shit! Yeah! Here we go! Not bad! Ready anytime! Got it!
Holy shit. My heart was in my fucking throat for a second.
Here we go! Not bad! Jump now!
Let's jump.
Jump now!
Did you hear about Papa Jones?
Don't get me started.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me started. I'm so pissed off at all of that. It's not even funny.
Oh god.
That it's just ridiculous. Like that's just
It's a bit much, I think.
it's a bit much. For fuck's sake.
Leave it to me.
Like I understand it's screwed up to insinuate that this whole thing was a setup,
It's not. In which,
but
not only that,
I don't
but
think it's
like,
$1 billion.
He said it's like he said that about the whole situation, and he's been apologizing for it ever since. Literally, he's been apologizing for it ever since.
Leave it to me.
And then they pulled this shit, and I'm just like, this is. You're gonna charge him that, but yet you're gonna let all these big corporations that have fucked over people far worse than he ever has. They're not gonna pay anything.
Yeah, no way.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I just, it's, I think it's wrong.
What a castle!
I wonder what's next.
Yeah.
And I don't even like
Leave it to me.
Alex Jones that much. I think he went off the deep end in 2020.
Oh, 100%.
I used to love him.
Got it!
I used to genuinely have interest in what he was saying. Even if I didn't agree with it. I was like, well, at least someone's kind of talking about this shit and making us ask some questions.
Yeah.
but
I
we went
watched him for, the entertainment value.
Oh, he was very entertaining. He generally was. He was also kind of funny. Like him on Joe Rogan.
Mm-hmm.
He's great. Kind of retarded.
Yeah.
There they are!
There was him, and then there was another guy named Milo Yiannopoulos that I just loved.
I remember Milo.
And all of a sudden 2020 came around. I don't know what it was the 2020, but it just became clear that everything Milo said, he did not really believe in. He was only doing it for attention. And like what he did to his husband, quote unquote, his husband was awful.
Halloween with
just the worst human being. And that stung.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it to me.
Like, big time. Like, you know, we were joking about Kevin Spacey early on in this stream. But that never stung. But the Milo Yiannopoulos thing stung.
Leave it to me. Dave. Whee!
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Dave.
Got it.
The only two that have really stuck to their principles, I think, is Gavin McInnes, even though I think he's a little too crazy for me now. And I never liked him, but goddammit, he stuck to his guns. Steven Crowder.
I'm not familiar with either of those people.
Steven Crowder's a piece of shit, but Jesus Christ, is he stuck to his guns. He's a type of... It's the case where, like, he'll say something funny, or think it's funny, and he'll do it for shock value. And that was my problem with our McDonald, actually, was that sometimes I'm like, that's not really funny. You just said that for shock value. Where's the joke in that?
Yeah. It's like most of modern Family Guy.
It's like making a really fat, hairy guy dress up in nothing but a diaper.
Yeah.
And having this weird, omnipotent voice tell him what to do and learn his manners.
Uh-huh.
Well, he has to eat this slop with chopsticks. Like, where's the humor in that?
Yeah, what fucking hack would make something like that?
What hack?
And who would even agree to be in that? What
I don't
kind
know.
of fuck? Are you getting dressed?
Leave it to me.
No, but I had something really embarrassing happening.
Oh,
happen?
Really steep here.
I didn't want you to see it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Did you whip out your liner?
No.
What about your painter?
Leave it to me. Let's go. Dave.
Did you whip out your wiener?
No.
No.
Did you
What
whip
about your painter?
Sir, I
What would you? What would?
Sir,
what would
I
you
dare
do?
ask, what is the difference?
What would you do if I said yeah?
Good.
You gonna hold
Better.
my dick while I pee? Yeah, you know, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Oh god. What a legendary moment. We were on it during that road trip.
During that road trip, you and I were like on like the same wavelength, like almost the entire time. Even on the car ride home, when we were no longer filming.
Yeah, we were just
Leave it to
we
me.
were just vibing.
To the point we almost did something illegal.
It's not illegal. It was just it would have costed us a lot of money.
All for Tenacious D.
All for the D, man.
All for the D.
Let's go.
Christ, you know your weakness are rocket sauce.
That is
I don't know, man. That sounds hilarious.
such a good fucking song.
Oh, Beelzebub? Yeah.
I don't know, man. That sounds hilarious. What sounds hilarious?
Yeah, can you a little bit more context, please? The stream delay is kind of fucks with, you know, what you're talking about.
Fuck,
versus
it
us.
fucks with everybody. It fucks with everybody and everything.
Plus, I also
Dude,
don't
I am
know...
bound and fucking determined now because I've been doing deep lore dives
Uh-huh.
into Mass Effect.
Okay.
Even though I know everything, I don't know why I'm going down lore dives.
I was referring to Man Baby. Oh.
Oh.
I don't know, man. That sounds hilarious. Yeah, but where's the joke? Like, why is it?
What is the joke in Man Baby? 100%. Where is the joke? Is it just me?
Am I the joke?
Am I the joke? I'm okay with that. Oh
Oh
my god, I showed a bunch of my friends from the 4th New Jersey.
Yeah.
Man Baby,
Oh my god.
a slurping suicide.
Nice.
I just showed them all of our skits, basically.
Yeah.
They loved Road of Lesbians,
Yes.
and they loved Rules of the Public Bathroom.
Yes.
They loved those two in particular.
Arguably two of the best episodes of AAL.
Yeah, I'd argue they are the two best. I really would.
I don't know. I really like Lucas Hears a Sound.
I know you do, but like,
Yeah.
it's don't get me wrong, I like it. It's just, but
Kills me every time.
what kills me about that is what it could have led to,
Yeah.
and it just never happened.
That's fair.
It could happen. It still could happen.
It still could happen. It's never. It's not a never until we die.
Until we die. Yeah.
Then it's a never.
But I really, they really like that. They fucking. I warmed them in with Swedish meatballs, and they didn't recognize it was me
Oh my god.
at first until all of a sudden one of them paused it and said, "Is that you?" And I went, "No, it's Abby Singer."
Oh, okay.
Oh, they really liked Down at the Dank. They thought that was funny because a lot of them liked Tim and Eric,
Awesome.
and it has that kind of vibe.
I'm honored.
They thought Eggs was just funny. They really weren't getting it, and all of a sudden there was a collective laugh when it suddenly went, "Eggs won't do that." It was a collective laugh. That was fun. And then I showed them Sierra. They loved Sierra.
Sierra's really good. Genuinely.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm still happy with all the gore
Yeah.
in it. Like, it's not over the top,
No.
but it's like
just enough.
really, it's like, ugh, like, ow.
Yeah.
And one of them was laughing because he's like, "I love your attention to detail, Adam, because it's not killing all of them. It is just really horribly wounding a lot of them."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I wanted screams."
That was a.
They did not like pineapple.
Oh no.
Yeah, that didn't go over very well.
Huh. Interesting. Usually I feel like that one's the more universally liked.
Oh yeah, that's by far the most universally acclaimed one that I have.
That's
Actually,
what
I
made me
take
wanna
that
work with
back.
you.
Some Terrible Grief. The feedback from that has been universally the best I've had.
That's true. That's like a genuinely like really fucking good film.
I just want to re-edit it. Like, I seriously think I bet you I could lop off a minute to a minute and a half of that film, and it would be a better movie.
I actually have been thinking of re-editing Symphony of the Psyche recently.
Do it. I recommend it. Re-editing your stuff can be fun.
Mostly because there's one gripe that I have about it, and it's so easily fixable.
Is it the dream sequence?
Well, I have two gripes. For one thing,
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're right. I fucking hate the dream sequence. I really do. I want to rework it because I can make it better. Or more of the drug sequence, more accurately. But the other thing that I was really thinking of, I'm like, man, why was there dialogue in this film?
Oh, I told you that. I think I told you that. There's another film that John made that I was like, why is there dialogue in this?
Yeah.
And it was the one where Death is sad that he has to be deaf.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden there's like a death dog. Or no. It was just this other guy trying to make him laugh. That
it was a clown. I should know because I was the clown.
You were the clown, yeah.
In the bloom.
And like this would have been so much funnier and more impactful.
Yeah, if it was silent.
If it was silent, yeah.
I agree.
See, I want to make a Civil War film, short film. And I don't know if I want it to be from the point of view of the North or South yet. It would be more thematically important if it was from the South. However, it would also be a lot more controversial if it was from the South.
True that.
And it's a captain coming home from the war. And, it's done. He's got a limp, but he survived.
Oh.
And He's about to come home, he's come to his hometown, when he notices another soldier sitting there on the side of the road. And he goes up to the soldier, and he discovers that it's not really a soldier, it's the ghost of a soldier that died in his arms.
Oh my god.
And that ghost is all excited because he's about to get home. He just got turned around.
Yeah.
And the captain goes, "You can't go home.
Let's go.
You're dead."
Oh god.
And that soldier comes to terms with it, but when he turns around, it's every single soldier that died under his command standing behind him, waiting for orders.
Oh god. Oh, I hate that.
And he puts on a brave face and everything like that, and he says, about face, "You guys can't go home, you're dead." And, you know, and it's when he orders them, like, they march off into the distance and slowly disappears, and then he just crumples to the ground crying, and that's it.
Good god.
But I really want to make that. The other one that I want to make is more typical. Like, I kind of seen this one done before, but I'd like to do my spin on it. Is like there's a battle happening, and then there's a Union soldier and a Confederate soldier that happen to take cover in the same ditch, and they quickly realize, hey, we're on opposite teams, and so they try to shoot each other. Both realize, oh yeah, we've got muskets. We've shot already. So then it turns into a race of who can load the musket the fastest.
Oh.
While they're in this ditch. And then eventually they give up on that and threaten to beat each other up. And then it's decided, look, whoever wins this battle, or whoever loses the battle, will become my prisoner. So, like, if the South wins, the North guy will surrender and will become that guy's prisoner, or vice versa. And that's all I have figured out for it right now.
I also really like that too.
Because they'd also be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like not like a laugh out loud way, but it's like, I think it would be funny watching them, like they try to shoot at each other, realize they're both out of ammo, and they have to reload their fucking musket.
Yeah.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
But I really want to do the ghost one really bad.
Got it.
Because I know where I can do it.
Uh-huh.
I know where I can do it, and I can do it pretty simply, because it's just one location, really.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Oh.
Don't do it!
That was really good. You just be like, don't do it.
Don't do it!
I'm a virgin.
No!
No, don't do it.
Don't do it! I'm a virgin!
Oh god.
I just love that poor potato.
What?
He's holding a potato,
Oh
and that
my
he
God.
drops it. And I'm like, oh no, the poor potato!
The potato nut!
I gotta watch that video now. I haven't seen that forever.
No, don't do it.
Let's go.
No.
No, don't do it.
No.
I'm a virgin.
Let's go.
No, don't do it.
Let's go.
What are you doing? That's not good.
That's not good. No, don't do it.
Got it.
I'm a virgin.
No! Oh, he dramatically drops the potato in the water.
Leave it to me.
All right.
Leave it to me.
I'm a virgin.
Got it.
Why is this so funny? And I love how the description of this video says, please don't delete my channel.
Let's go.
I love it. He looks genuinely upset, bro. I feel bad.
I want to see because, like, I don't understand how to do this part. And I don't want to die a million times because of one fucking part.
This is a rather creepy video.
Which one? The don't do it?
The don't do it.
No, don't do it.
It is rather creepy.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
And now for some reason I'm on K-pop?
Why not?
No thanks. It's Star Wars, but instead of Palpatine saying do it, he says don't do it.
Don't do it. I'm a virgin. By the way, Steve has been responding to us talking about our films, and he says, Some Terrible Grief is really good. Having been the lead in Symphony, I also think it would benefit from having no dialogue. And then, Adam, that sounds incredible.
Which one?
Probably the first. I think it was the first idea you had about the Civil War. The one about the ghosts.
Let Sonic take care of this.
You know what? That would also fit in my trilogy or my quadrilogy of whatever of people just wanting to go home.
I love it.
I just want to go home.
I just want to go home. Fuck! Just wanted to do laundry and then go home.
Just want to go home.
I just want to go home.
So
man.
what's my motivation? Look, man, you just want to go home.
Just want to go home.
I still remember we're shooting Which Way They Walk, and everyone was making fun of the title, as they should have. And
Which way should I walk, Adam?
Yeah, fucking Mark, Adam. Don't get mad. Which way do you want me to walk?
Mark is a gem.
He is.
Oh god.
Got it.
Don't get mad. I can
Don't
just
get
hear
mad.
it. I can hear him saying it. Or how his reaction to Man Baby, finally. Oh.
Leave it to me.
You know what? I think I'm doing a history. I want to do a history video on the Dyatlov Pass thing. To talk about the Dyatlov Pass. But another video that I would love to do for Halloween is called the most terrifying movie you've never seen, and it's not a horror movie.
Oh.
And it's a movie. It's about a movie called Conspiracy, made in 2001, and it's about the Wannsee Conference, which was the conference where a bunch of Nazi bureaucrats sat together and finalized the details for the final solution.
Oh. God.
That's the movie.
I've got it.
And it is fucking horrifying.
I can imagine.
Just the logic they put to it. Like the fact that most of them were not military men, they were lawyers
Yeah.
that did it. And like professors in school and stuff like that. I'm like, these are just normal people, and look what they're talking about. Like there is dialogue.
No,
in
you cocked
that.
it!
Oh.
Fuck off! Anyway, yeah?
Got it.
Leave it to me.
I felt that deep in my bones.
Yeah. Dicky fucking, come on. I'm so close. Don't fuck me because of your stupid jank controls.
Oh, there's something I can do right now. Hold on. I'm gonna go to a haunted corn maze on the 29th.
Ooh. That sounds fun.
I think it will. I think it will be fun.
Sounds spooky.
Ghost must really like breathing. Got it.
I hate how my computer still thinks I'm in New York.
Oh yeah.
Leave it to me.
Let Sonic take care of this.
I also still get phone calls from people from where I used to work.
Oh yeah.
People asking me for help, and I go,
I don't
nope.
work anymore.
Yeah, I know, but you know the answer to you're gonna have to pay me, bud.
You are gonna have to pay me. Personally, out of pocket.
Knuckles, we're counting on you.
Let's go.
Got it.
Make it, 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 make it. No, no, you're a dick! You're such a cock! Why?
Leave it to me.
Come on, please!
You make me feel uncomfortable when you start shouting like that. I get triggered.
Oh, do you? I'll make sure to do it some more.
Quite a haunted house.
Let's go.
It's not even like difficult, it's just bullshit.
It's just blog now.
It's baloney. That's fucking baloney, dude. When you're fucking eating a good ass sandwich and you're like, what's this meat? And you're like, that's baloney, dude. And you're like, no, it's a good sandwich for real. And you're like, no, I'm telling you what's in the sandwich. It's baloney. I think that's baloney. What the fuck are you talking? Yeah, it's baloney. I just told you it was baloney. No, you're baloney. No, no, I'm a human.
Knuckles, we're counting on you.
Got it.
The cycle continues.
Leave it to me. Stay.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Ready
Leave it to
anytime.
me.
I've also made it my mission to complete the Godzilla saga.
Yes.
And I said if I don't complete the Godzilla saga, I might as well kill myself because I'm not going to complete anything else in my life.
Oh my god.
Leave it
I've
to
gotten
me.
to that point.
Holy shit.
Leave it to me.
Not literally kill myself, but essentially commit career suicide by being like, I'm not going to complete anything else until this thing is done. Because if I can't complete this goddamn thing, how can I complete anything else? It's gotten to that point in my life
You must
where I'm just like, there's projects that I've started and they've gone nowhere. And I'm like, here's one that I can complete.
Leave it to me.
This level's trippy as fuck.
I agree. I just want out. This is literally the end of the level, too.
Let's go.
How many more do you have after this?
Levels 2.
Okay.
Let's go. Stay.
Got it. Take this. Take this. Take this.
Oh, fucking sweet relief.
Level up.
Not bad.
Oh, sweet relief!
One heck of a battle.
No problem. Piece of
Oh, good lord. Sweet relief.
I don't mean to sound like I'm showing off or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
Just please don't take it that way.
Okay.
But this has now been month 4, where I've made $100 a month on YouTube.
Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome.
I am very happy with that.
That's awesome, actually. Like, I'm actually really happy for you.
Wow. We're flying.
Because I forgot that their payday's the 15th, usually of every month. And so I forgot that it went into one of my accounts. And suddenly I see, like, there's a little over $100 in there. And I'm like, what, huh?
What? Oh.
And I see Google.
You're like, oh.
I'm like, aw.
My YouTube.
What I don't like about YouTube Analytics when it comes to their monetization stuff is that it only shows you the month.
Yeah.
So it doesn't show, okay, this is how much you have in there right now. No, it just shows you for that month what is in there, and then it resets.
Yeah. I'm so close to collecting my first. I'm so
Your
close.
first one? Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Well, I can't say I'm
Because
so
they have
close.
they have the $100 threshold. That's the
Well, I can't say I'm so close. I'm like halfway there. But that's way more progress than when I was monetized last time, so.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Like before they made the restrictions for monetization.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
God, they've had this new system in place though for a while.
Yeah. Listen, there's the fucking one thing that Pete said while we were fucking playing Sonic and the Secret Rings, and it still haunts me.
Leave it to me.
We were just sitting there playing the game, and then Pete just looks at me and he goes, "I've been doing GCN a long time." I'm like, why would you say that to me?
But you have.
I have. It's been over a decade.
It's been about that long for me too. Though my first channel got hit hard. I would have probably nearly 1,000 subscribers more, I bet, if I didn't have to change channels. Because one of my movies, got hit with a copyright strike. And oh, this pissed me off to no end. Because it was a piece of music that was used in it that was composed specifically for the movie.
Yeah.
The guy who did the music, Thomas Jordan, I'm not afraid to call that fucker out. And I said, yo, I need you to help me combat this because they think that it's something different. And I listened to what they thought it was. It didn't even sound anything like that.
Yeah.
And he refused to help me.
Why?
I don't know. He never gave me a reason. He just ignored everything, and then eventually he blocked me.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. To this day, I don't know what happened. And he was a piece of shit, and because of that, my channel ended up, instead of just getting a notification saying, hey, your film has been hit, now suddenly it said, you now have a strike
Yeah.
on your channel. So you can no longer do custom thumbnails, you can no longer do any of that.
Yeah.
You're stuck to 15 minutes.
Which is so dumb.
And so I had to make a new channel. And I think the first channel I made on my new channel was just bitching at Thomas Jordan.
Brandon says I'm back, and it looks like we're almost there. We are almost there. We're on the second to last stage, my guy.
Level up.
I have had so many YouTube channels, it's kind of embarrassing.
I have several. I have one that's buried, and if you guys can find it, that'd be hysterical, called Mr. Avatar 911.
Mr. Avatar 911.
Yeah.
I have, like,
It's
out
embarrassing.
of all of, like, I'm trying to think of all the channels I had that I can remember. Because I know there are some that I don't remember. There was, Ashura TH was my first one. That one's still up. You can watch it now. Was Ashura X Studios. This is all still the Sonic crap, by the way. That's that era of my YouTube time. Then there was Epic Productions 09, which is when I started to make skits for YouTube. Then there was.
I think you showed these to me.
Probably. I've probably showed you some of them. Some of the
I don't
channels
think I've ever showed. I don't think I've ever showed anybody Mr. Avatar 911. I don't think I've ever showed anybody that channel.
Then there was it was like Green Hills Productions or some crap like that, another Sonic thing, because even when I was doing Epic Productions, I was still doing Sonic stuff. There was Bottles. Oh no, there was Ashura and Starrance, which was my like talk show with my friend Tim at the time. And then there was Bottles VA, which was the first YouTube channel where I was ever called Bottles. And that was just a solo voice acting channel. And then after that was Game Controller Network.
Here we go.
Which at the time I was like, oh, this will just be like a side thing. Well, what a side thing this became.
Oh, GCN?
Yeah, when I first made it, to me it was a side thing. And then it became my main priority.
Looks like those creeps are guarding that cage. Let's take care of them first.
And then there is... And then I think from there, it's like, it's pretty easy to track. Like, it's, you know, Game Controller Network, GCN DLC, which I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that channel anymore.
Okay.
I was going to ask, what
Like,
were your original plans with that? Because, I mean, the A&P archive
Yeah.
that I still have up there, I still upload to every once in a while. When I have some more time, I'm going to split up our Bigfoot adventures into individual segments and upload them there.
Yeah.
You know, just to trim out some of the ugly fat within it. But
Well,
like I still upload to that channel.
Yeah. Originally, the idea of opening GCN DLC was that all of our like skit and live action content would go there.
Okay.
Like all of our stuff that wasn't Let's Plays and live streams would go there so that it doesn't get lost. But then like I was like, but now I'm just losing viewership, so what's the point? Just keep it all in one place.
You can also watch Which Way They Walk in some of my older films on the A&P Archive channel, like my Zeke trilogy that I made in high school that paid for my first 2 years of college. Those are on there. Don't Tread on Me is up there, my 8th grade epic.
Your 8th grade epic.
Yeah, it's 3 hours,
Holy shit.
and it's a war film, and it's just us dying over and over and over again. It's really funny.
It really just shows the dichotomy of us, where it's like, you were making films about war. I was making films about demon apples.
Oh yeah, we've had this conversation multiple times.
Yeah.
I made World War II films. We would fight over my grandpa's oak tree. That was the checkpoint.
I was just a bunch of goofy comedies.
Don't Tread on Me, though, was the first time I ever said, you know what, I should probably shoot this same line of dialogue, or the same series of lines from different angles. So I should cut to it. And it wasn't so much dialogue, it was more of the action. I'm going to shoot this a couple of times so I can splice it all together. That was the first time I've ever done that. It also started my obsession with, like, gore. And, like, alright, I want this to be in slow motion.
Yeah.
And kind of cut really quickly. But you can see Sierra in there.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff that we did. A lot of the stuff that we did in Sierra, I first started doing on Don't Tread on Me. Just on a much bigger scale with Sierra, ironically. Only thing is, Sierra didn't actually get to use explosives. Well, and Don't Tread on Me, they actually could use explosives.
I guess you just had like fireworks or something.
Oh, a bomb.
Let's go. Let's go.
I remember my mother freaking the fuck out when she first saw the footage of all that, and I remember my dad's reaction. Boys will be boys.
Let's go.
That's the best reaction.
My mother was like, they can't do that. Of course, my mother won.
Of course. Mom always wins.
Here we go.
Oh, God. Steve says, I've had this one channel my whole life, plus gameplay buddies and dubasses, but those are shared channels. Yeah.
You can see my oldest stuff on Chopper Pilot 5, or used to be called Chopper Pilot 5. Now it's called Adam Noise. It's just my name.
Oh,
That is officially my shitpost channel, where whenever I post something there, it's either a trailer for something we're making, or just a shitpost.
Yeah, I remember I did the deep dive of that channel at one point.
Oh no.
I made the deep dive, and I found Adam with hair.
With hair, yep.
Oh my God.
Like, really long hair, too. Like,
Yeah,
full.
definitely had a full head of hair.
And everybody forgets how blonde I am.
Yeah.
Like, it's blonde hair. Can I find Mr. Avatar #1? Is it even still a channel?
Got out of all.
I don't even have any of the info for it. It's there.
Adam.
19 videos, 24 subscribers.
Yo, let's go. Adam.
What?
We're here.
Did you... One more, right?
This is the last stage.
Fucking right, man. This is the one with the T-Rex dinosaur in it.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, no, wait. You don't have to do the boss.
No boss.
So Mario's beginning to fall. He's moving. Yay.
Got it.
I just have to beat the stage, and then that's it. We're done with Sonic Heroes.
Let's go.
Those cannons are about to fire. Get away from those target markers.
Take this. Shit. Take this.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Hello?
Oh my god, this fucking channel.
Oh, what, your Chopper Pilot 5?
No, Mr. Avatar 911.
Oh.
I forgot that this is... I don't have any of the login info on this fucking thing anymore. I don't even know the email that I used for it. I'm pretty sure it was one of my Yahoo accounts.
Leave it to me.
How embarrassing.
Let's go.
Oh, dude. If you go on my Bottles VA channel, because it was very rare that I would delete stuff on YouTube, even if I hated it. There was stuff that I even actively hated on that I made at the time, and I still had trouble deleting it.
Oh no, I'm not deleting these at all.
Yeah, but with Bottles VA, if you want to hear me at 16 years old voice acting, that's where you go.
Oh my god, my voice is so high pitched.
A new type of robot.
You were just a baby Squidward.
Oh
Those
my
look
god.
more challenging.
This was from 2009.
Oh god.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Ready?
Now you want to hear something fucked up?
I do.
Let me find when I posted my first video on YouTube. I'm gonna see if I can get the exact fucking date.
I want to know because my first video would be on Chopper Pilot 5,
Yeah.
aka Adam Noise. So I'm gonna find out.
Oh, seeing that time code fucking killed. You ready? You want to hear the first ever YouTube video I ever posted?
Sure.
Was on March 25th, 2007.
Oh my.
I was 11 years, almost 11 years old.
Mine was 13 years ago.
Mine was 15.
And I actually think that isn't my first one. I believe I had stuff that was uploaded earlier. I deleted them. Because I remember it was one of those cases where I got into a YouTube feud.
Uh-huh.
Over Star Trek.
Oh.
With somebody. And I just deleted those videos.
I think the only videos I ever deleted were Ashura Says, which that's a can of worms.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know about Ashura Says. That was the first show that me and Peter ever did together. I hate my life. It was the first show me and Pete ever did with each other. And it was a talk show with our Sonic fan characters.
Oh, the cringe. Me having chats with somebody and just putting the microphone next to the speaker to get their audio. And it was just the camera audio.
Oh, good shit.
Delicious.
And then the only other one that I ever deleted was on Epic Productions. And it was called, like, the Stupid Nerd Show or the Geeky Nerd Show or some shit like that.
Sounds interesting.
Where it was just me and Peter being stereotypical nerds, just being, like, the worst people. And I was so embarrassed by it. I fucking hate this game. None of this is my fucking fault. Every death has been this game's jank and not me. Anyway, but yeah, I thought it was so fucking stupid that, like, I had to delete it. Ironically, the two things that I deleted off YouTube both had Peter in them. No. Goodbye. I hate this game. It's really gonna make me die at the final level, isn't it?
Yep.
It's really gonna make me stream it one more time.
Got it. Take this.
Leave it to me.
No, it's not.
Let's go.
Here we go. Got it. Shit. Shit. Take this. Take that. Not bad. Here we go. Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
They're blocking our way.
A new type of robot. Look out, everyone.
Those look more challenging.
Dave.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Dave.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Ready anytime.
Leave it to me.
My earliest uploads are long deleted. They were random Roblox screen captures.
I love it.
That's so good. I don't think I've ever touched Roblox.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Shit.
Level up. Leave it to me. Dave.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
At its best, they're really good games on there. Ah, interesting. All I know is that fucking kids at GameStop come in and, like, really just want Robux, and that's
Leave it
it.
to me.
What's something that you used to do as a kid and only realized later to be inappropriate?
Uh,
Here we go.
I don't want to talk about mine.
I don't know. Also, I hate this game still. Oh my god. I don't want to. I just don't want to. I'm at the final level, and I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah. But you need to.
Got it. Take this. Take this.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go.
Excuse me.
Got it. Take this. Take this.
All right. So
Come on, Knuckles! Really? Thank you.
Leave it to me.
Level up.
now that SA is literally the only thing I have to do.
Let's go. Wait,
Everything else.
They're blocking our way.
a new type of robot. Look out, everyone.
Those would be more challenging.
The only thing about Roblox that I care about is Sonic Speed Sim. Sonic Speed Sim has made me debate getting or playing Roblox.
All right.
Here we go. Take this. Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Shit. Rah, rah.
Level up.
Take this. All right.
Leave it to me. Go.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go. Take this. Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Take this. Take this. Here we go.
Leave it to me. Dave! Dave, wait!
Let's leave this to Tails.
Wait! Dave!
Let's go up there.
Wait, Dave!
Got it.
Doctor Eggman robot! Dave! Dave!
Got it. Take already. Shit. Take this. Take
Level
this.
up! Leave it to me. Let's go! Wait! Dave! Dave! Dave!
Tails, please.
Dave!
Grab the fucking thing. Did you know what? Did you know that those are Eggman's robots? Little known fact.
Wow.
Oh, thanks for letting me know this Sonic lore. Also, my head's spinning. Oh yeah. It must be a wild ride.
Dave! Let's go! Dave! Leave it to me! Leave it to me!
There they are.
Eggman's robot! Leave it
Leave
to
them
me!
to me, Sonic.
Here we go. Ready anytime. Blast away. Level up.
I'm watching a man rank every Godzilla movie by
Leave it
memes.
to me!
Oh yeah.
Let's go! Dave!
Got it.
How's that going?
It's not as funny as I was hoping to be because it's just the same meme repeated over and over and over again.
Gotcha.
Or a few memes.
Never thought it would actually self-destruct. It's blown to pieces.
Wonder why it's self-destructed.
It's covered by dark clouds now.
You think you can handle it, Tails?
I'm not scared. But
Yeah, it's literally the same 4 memes over and over again, and I'm extremely let down.
That's like, me and Jess have really gotten into watching, like, cringe TikTok compilations.
Oh, God.
Just because, like, we like to cringe sometimes. And, like, sometimes they put in, like, memes to, like, react to the cringe. And 99% of the time, those memes are more cringe than the actual cringe.
I'm sorry, can you say that again? What was more cringe?
So they would put in memes to, like, react to the cringe.
Oh, yes, and that was more cringe than the actual cringe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna type up cringe.
Just cringe.
Cringe.
You're just gonna see me.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Nope, there's a lot of white women.
Yeah, that checks.
That's not even a joke.
That checks.
Cringe TikToks that left me speechless.
Oh yeah, those are the comps that I see.
I'm gonna close my eyes, I'm gonna scroll and click.
Or the ones that are called, like, TikToks that give me secondhand embarrassment.
Shit! Take this! Here we go!
Leave it to me.
Not bad. Here we go!
Oh.
You know, everyone talks about Ryan Drummond as Sonic, but I think more credit needs to be given to Scott Dreyer as Knuckles. You're right. He's a great Knuckles.
Leave it to me.
Here we
Leave it
go!
to me.
Here we go! Ready anytime!
Oh, I'm cringing.
Oh yeah? What do you... Tell me what you see, Adam.
Got it! Shit!
How's the cringe going?
Leave it to me.
There's just one word.
Too cool!
It's just a...
Leave it to me.
It's just a what? You can't leave me in suspense like this.
It was too...
Let's go.
It was a close-up of a woman's mouth with black lipstick and braces, and she's saying, "Daddy just wants cookies and cream. Daddy just wants cookies and cream," over and over again in an extremely sexual voice. And then it cuts to a seagull screaming.
What the fuck?
That's it. And now I'm watching a guy getting makeup to make it look like he has a scar going down his face,
Okay.
just because it's sexy, not like legit just going around wearing it. Not for like a costume, not for a character.
Of course.
Just because scars look sexy. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Let's go.
Nah, as soon as I see a fucking binky,
I won't lie,
I'm like,
scars
done.
are sexy.
Nah, some of those, like, as soon as I see a fucking binky in someone's mouth, I'm like actually like upset.
Got
It
it!
takes a lot for me to fucking cringe, but that
It
is
doesn't take much for me to go.
Leave it to me.
yeah. You just have to look at me.
These aren't really that bad.
Okay.
There's a lot of the TikTok cringe comps that I see. It's like some of them just aren't bad. Some of them are also clearly jokes too. Where it's like the joke is that it's cringe.
Take care of them.
Let's go.
Also, I gotta say, I like Vector's current voice actor. I feel like it's a good balance between the previous two. He's okay.
Me too.
He's okay. I think I still like Vector's
Leave it to me.
Sonic Heroes voice the best.
This one isn't cringe at all. This one is just a really weird looking dude making a really weird face, so he looks even weirder, farting. That's it. That's funny to me.
Yeah, that's just funny. There was one where it was like Like, it's so fucking stupid, but, like, I couldn't help but laugh. Where it was, like, this girl who's, like, kind of pretty, and it was the song Wiggle, and it was just, show me what you do with that big fat butt, and then she just turns around, you just hear, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
That's funny!
Yeah, that's just funny.
Got it.
It's stupid, yeah, but it's still funny. Oh, God.
Leave it to me.
But also, I think fart jokes are funny, so...
I do too.
And I'm not ashamed
To
of
me,
it.
this is why I'll always say, no matter how gay I get, I'll always be a man. And that's because fart jokes are funny.
It's true, they are. It's just a fact.
For men, fart jokes are almost a religious experience for men.
Listen, like, I am so sick of people out here being like, fart jokes aren't funny, it's childish. No, you're
It's
just
childish.
You are fucking lying to yourself.
I know.
You are trying
them.
too hard to be an adult.
Leave it to me.
And
You mean to tell me if you're lying
Leave it to me.
on the couch or something like that, and suddenly your dog lets one fucking rip,
There's more?
and then kind of turns around and looks at itself like, did I just do that? You wouldn't laugh?
like, come on, that's just funny.
You're lying to yourself, sir. Or, if you're in the car with a bunch of dudes,
Yeah.
and you let out a silent but deadly one,
Oh, dude.
and then everyone has to roll down the windows to try to breathe,
Only to realize that the windows don't roll down, and you knew that.
and yeah, exactly. And that's the funniest thing ever.
And if you don't think so, you're lying to yourself.
Well, men just find things that stink funny.
It's true. Because they are funny.
They are. Like if you find something that really stinks, like you gotta smell it, and you're like, oh, that's like the worst fucking thing I've ever smelled. Antonio, you gotta come here.
You gotta
smell
fucking
this.
sniff this. You gotta give
And
this a
then
big
you
old
smell
sniff.
it. You smell it, and you start gagging, and you can be like, Peter, come over.
Hey, Peter, you gotta fucking give this a big old fucking honkin' sniffer.
You better watch out.
Even with 4 laser cannons, that's still not enough to stop us.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Hold on.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Here we go. Leave it to me.
Where is he? Okay.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Dave,
Here we
leave
go.
it to me.
Here we go. Ready
Leave it to
anytime.
me.
Blast away.
Adam,
Are you about to do it?
you see that?
Yes.
That's the goal ring.
Do it, baby, do it.
All right.
It's done.
The
It's
real
finally
superpower of teamwork.
The real superpower of teamwork! Oh my god.
It's done. The saga.
It's over.
It's over.
It's
What are we gonna
fucking-
What are we gonna do with our lives?
I
Play
don't-
it again.
No. No, trust me, I'm dreading the next game. I am dreading the
Oh
next
yeah,
game.
because it's fucking Shadow. Because you hate yourself. I think you should take a break.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I am 100. Well, here's the thing: is that in a couple, I don't really want to start anything like major, which is why I'm reluctant to do Completionist Challenge. I'm reluctant to do Shadow right away, because in 2 weeks, Sonic Frontiers comes out, and I'm telling you that when Sonic Frontiers comes out, that's going to be the only thing on this channel until I beat it. Were you guys playing the hard mode? Yes. Yes, I was.
So now you have completed the game.
I have completed Sonic Heroes. It's done. I have nothing else to do.
good.
I mean, we could play the multiplayer. No.
Because fuck this game.
It's fucking over. Oh, good Lord. And you'll get to see... Oh, God. So, end of an era, says Smashlanders. Bottles never has to play this game again. That's not true, and we all know it. We already fucking... we already fucking said that the Sonic Generations marathon race was gonna happen again.
I will not play this game. I refuse.
Adam, now it's your turn.
I refuse out of principle. I mean, I don't want to steal Antonio's thunder.
Yeah, of course. Alright, so you want to see what the completion bonus of this game is? What you get for completing this game? What all of this was fucking culminating up to?
Is it that song?
No, there is something. And I'll tell you what that something is as soon as the credits are done rolling. And no one in chat fucking spoil it. I'll fucking kill... I'll ban whoever does it. For life. Wait till you see. How long have we been playing this game, Adam?
Years.
I don't...
Since before... June, I think?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Because it was before I got done at a job.
Yeah. So, we've been working at this game since June. You ready to see what it all culminated up to? This is what we get for completion. And it is this picture.
I'd rather have the song. What is that song called again?
What? Sonic Heroes?
No.
This machine?
No.
Which? Oh, Seabat?
Yes. I'd rather have Seabat.
Yeah. I mean, also, your completion bonus, which I can't even show you because I don't have a second GameCube controller that I want to plug in, is that you unlock all the multiplayer minigames.
That's so hard. That's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I'm listening to Seabat.
Well, everybody.
Wow.
That is it. Sonic Heroes is finally over. It's finally over. Adam is fucking jamming to Seabat right now. In fact, wait, hold on. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Oh god. Alright. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more streams like this one. And hit that bell to know what we're streaming and when. Next time we're streaming is on Thursday. We're going to be playing more Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2. So make sure you fucking join in for that shit. Fucking... Check out our merch store in the description below. I just fucking released new merch, so you better fucking buy it. There's a new mug. There's stickers now. And a notebook that you can get. So go...
Oh, fuck yeah, notebook.
And also, listen, I'm passionate about my notebooks, okay?
Fuck yeah.
Let me tell you also that I lowered the price on everything. Everything. So you better go in the description and buy your shit because it's waiting for you and it needs a forever home. Follow me on Twitter, GameControllerN. Join our Discord server, links in the description below. Donate to the channel if you can, or become a channel member. There's going to be a lot more edited content next year, and if you want to see all of that shit 1 week early, you better become a channel member. Even if it's just for a month. Like, honestly, that's just enough. But yeah, this is the greatest way to help support the channel. $50 more, and then we have to do a Gundam building stream. Adam, would you like to shill?
I'm listening to 80s J-pop for some reason. It just came up on my recommendations list. Anyways, you can go to AN Productions. I make wildly different content than what... Well, lately I haven't. We've been playing Bigfoot.
We have been playing a lot of Bigfoot.
However, those videos are unlisted. The only way you can find those videos is to go to my website, adamandproductions.com. And I have a folder specifically made, or a menu specifically made for gaming. That's it, I guess. All I know is I'm tempted to say when you start playing Shadow, I'm tempted to say I'll be there with you for that.
Adam,
because it's like now I'm in this.
Adam,
yes,
I'm not exaggerating.
I know.
Shadow is going to take me longer than
Oh
this.
yeah, I'm sure. And I want to be here to hold your hand figuratively.
Oh my god. You have no idea the commitment you're making right now.
I had no idea the commitment I was making to this either, Antonio.
Okay.
This is pride.
If you want to
It's now a matter of pride.
If you want to be here for it, I'm here.
I might not be. I've been here for almost all of these. I think there's only 2 streams that I've missed.
Yeah, like,
and one of them I came in late.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. So, I don't know what the fuck we're going to be streaming next week. But either way, standouts...
Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's going to be Bigfoot. Standouts, this is more commitment than a marriage proposal. Listen,
It is.
Yeah.
Me saying I'm going to commit to doing something even remotely Sonic the Hedgehog related to Antonio is like a true confession of not only love, but like
Lust.
undying devotion.
Oh my god. I didn't realize.
Like it's like blood oath.
Oh my god.
That was wow. You did that as I put the hand.
Yeah. I felt it. That was it. That was the bond. Well, anyway. Standouts in chat were Crow98, Shay64, Smashlander as always, but also Rainy. There's somebody else. There's Archie. There was Randy Pickleshoes, of course, Pal Pop. Yeah. Good shit. Michael Brent as always, Ash Drago, Worm Lily. But yeah. That's that with Sonic Heroes. I'm fucking shutting this book forever. I'm Bottles.
And I'm Adam.
And I bid you, my well-esteemed guests, adieu.
Continue.